listening to the Captain Jack Sports Show on Northeast Streaming Sports.
All right, everybody, how you doing? Captain Jack here, and it's another episode of Ask Captain Jack. Now, normally, again, this would be a Sunday show, but Sunday was Easter, and honestly, I wanted to take a Sunday off. Hopefully, y'all weren't upset at that, but just sometimes you got to do it. And so we got Raider Scream in the house. Thank you there for being there. Raider Scream is here. And Kelly Farley, thank you for being here. I know what you meant, Captain. Robert Hawk is here. Ed Winchell with some hellos to everybody. Rob and Kelly Farley. Kelly, I hope you're feeling better as well. And tonight, I actually I had to drop one of my Facebook pages. Normally, I'm broadcasting on the Elite Superfans page, but there was a disconnect with the plug. Maria Reyes, thank you for being here as well. There we go. Thank you there, Maria Reyes. Maria, please come over to YouTube. Please come over to YouTube. Becky, otherwise known as Velvet Pirate, is here. Well, Carly is there. Sounds like Mouseketeer roll call. Jimmy Farrell's in the house, and also Osa is here as well. Thank you for being here, everybody. Again, it's always a pleasure to host the show. And is that a call already? Really? Oh, no, it was a net. Okay. I thought it was a call. Glad for that, because I wanted to do one thing real quick. First off, again, normally Sunday show, took the night off. It's Tuesday, but it's still the Ask Captain Jack show. And normally Normally on the Thursday show, taping tomorrow would be the "You Know What Pisses Me Off" segment with Jeffrey Paul. Unfortunately, Jeffrey is gigging this week and is unable to make it. Gosh darn it. Don't tell me. Out at first, Gene Segura, so Rio Muto does not score. End of the sixth. New York is up 2-1 still. I shouldn't watch the game because every time I watch the game, they don't do well, being the Phillies or the Flyers. But when I don't watch them, they win. Case in point was last night. I turned it off to watch the championship game in the NCAA. I turned off both the Flyers and the Phillies, and then I come back on, and it was actually Chris Lentz that told me, "Hey, great game," and I found out that the Phillies won, and then I looked over, the Flyers won too. They're not low. They're one run, Ed. One run. And and the low Nets, this is only their second of the season, and they're not low. Actually, Philly had a hard time last night with Jake DeGrom, and Stroman's a really good pitcher, and that's who's pitching tonight. By the way, what's the record of the Doyers? Since I got you on, what's the record of the Doyers? Are they 4-0? No, they're not. Just a little bit of a tidbit there. You're next to Polo. Oh, you're next to Polo. Okay, I get it. There you go. Okay, here we go. I'll put these up there. Yeah, lowly Mets. And a banner for YouTube is not a good Super. Okay, thank you there, Will. I appreciate that, and I appreciate anything else. Actually, there was a really nice video that was cut by my boy Savage. I can't wait to use it. Okay, so they've lost. Okay. Both Ed and I knew Oso was going to do it. I know Ed was going to do it, but they're not undefeated. Okay. Not saying the Phillies are going to be 5-0 tonight, but they at least have an opportunity to do it. Right? And I turned the Flyer game off because, again, I didn't want to see. They were tied. I looked over. It was a 2-2 tie in the second intermission. But before I do that, I want to do this. Okay. And again, normally what would be on Thursday is the "You Know What Pisses Me Off." But Jeffrey Paul is not available. Okay, Will, appreciate that. But I'm doing it tonight because this really pisses me off. Really and truthfully pisses me off. You know what pisses me off? Is spending a lot of money on these insurance for your home companies. And I'm going to name two. And they can't get me for slander because this is true stories. True. I was with American Home Shield for years. American Home Shield, spending, money after money, month after month on American Home Shield because they promised me, if you stay with us and you have an issue with your stuff, eventually, if it breaks, we're going to buy you a new one. That's a load of crap. Because they kept fixing my air conditioning unit, but they doctored fix it. I had a carrier air conditioner on the inside and a train on the outside. The big fan thing was a train with a carrier component. That's not good. And they interchanged the parts. And so it was screwed up. Okay? Screwed up. And they kept jury rigging it and screwing it up. And it finally was about ready to break. And I was like, so are you gonna give me my new air conditioner? No, we're gonna go out and fix it. I'm like, you know what? Dropped them. Bought the air conditioner, a new air conditioner from a company. So now I'm under warranty for 10 years. So I get this new company, and Raider Homer, thank you for that. And Raider Homer, there are now 4 entries left. Raider Homer with this second entry, and I was going to get to that after I told people what really pisses me off. So I go to American Home Warranty. Same thing, spend money, and they're supposed to fix things. Well, I've called American Home Warranty 3 months ago for my refrigerator because there was a leak on it. I called them last week because there was a leak in the refrigerator. Again. Now they said, well, the problem is with your filter. It's not synced up correctly. It's not synced up correctly. Robert Hawk with an entry. There you go. So now there's only 3 more entries until we do the second spin. And I'll get these written down. So I call them up today. Thank you, Chris. Chris Pick said, I got to show this. American Home Warranty is a joke. Well, I still have them. And I'm waiting on them to. American Home Shield sucks. American Home Warranty is who I have now. And I'm waiting on them. And like I said, refrigerator's still leaking. Damage to my, wood paneling in the kitchen. So I went out, and yesterday I went to, what do you call it? Home Depot, and I rented one of those dehumidifiers, that sucks up the moisture, because there was water splashing underneath it. So it sucked it out for like 24 hours. But then I noticed this morning when I'm about ready to pack up the dehumidifier, what's there? There's a big effing puddle over by the refrigerator. And it's not with the friggin' what do you call it? The filter, because that was fixed by the other guys. The refrigerator, 20 years old, great refrigerator, Kenmore. Really hard, good component, great freezers, great everything else, but now there's a leak, and it's a continual leak. And I said, get me to customer service. I want to talk about it. Well, sir, we can't really do anything about it till we have somebody come out there and give you. I said, okay, do it again. Have somebody else come out there. So I'm waiting on the third guy to come in there, and I'm telling him, I says, you either tell me that there's something wrong with this refrigerator, or I'm letting you guys know I'm dropping coverage. I want my new refrigerator. So here's the deal. From the old salty effing pirate, I like insurance when it has its due. But you know what? If it's a bait and switch and they lie to you and do all that crap, do me a favor. Same thing that my AC guy said to me. He said, put the money that you have going to them, just set it aside. And I can do it. I can put that same amount of money, put it into another account so I would never see it. It would be the same thing. I wouldn't be living extra because I would be using in savings. And then when we have an issue, I'm going to show this again. Wasted companies are a waste of money. Also hire the cheapest service. That's true. People with no name. Well, no, these guys, I got some decent ones at times. But thank you for that, Chris. Chris, come on over to YouTube, please. Come over to YouTube. So what I'm going to be doing, Map of Shane, good to see you there. Hello to you as well. What I'm going to be doing is I'm not, pending what they do when they come over, if I don't get my new refrigerator, I'm definitely gone. Ed Winter. Ed Winchell with $4.99. Thanks, Ed. No, it's not an AC. It's a fridge. But the new AC is still under warranty, but it'll be for the fridge. I get it. So we had 5 openings. We're down to 2. 2 left. If you want to be in on the second spin for the Captain's Treasure Chest O prizes, okay? The first 5 that do it tonight, and let me write these down before I forget. Okay. The first 5 that do it tonight are in the second spin. You can still be in on a spin. You can still be on a spin, but you'll just have to be on the third spin because I do it by that. So Ed Winchell, $4.99. Thank you there, Ed. Robert Hawk with $4.99. And I know it was Homer at $5. So there we go. We had 5 openings. We now have 2 openings. 2. Corey Apple, thank you for being here. How you doing? No. Well, you can get the spins, but I don't have the names up there yet. So what I'm thinking of probably doing is Corey Apple. First off, you got to get over to YouTube because you got to watch on YouTube. This is why I tell people to watch on YouTube. If you watch on YouTube, there's a $sign in the comments section. That's for super chat and super stickers. So once you go over there, and always watch on YouTube. Always watch on YouTube. You send me a $5 donation, $4.99 for those folks that it doesn't do $5, it does $4.99. $4.99 donation and above gets you 1 entry. If you give me $10, that's 2 entries. Okay, that's why I say always watch on YouTube. Better sound, better picture. Better sound, better picture. There you go. Corey gets it. And I was going to say this. Don Webb, I was going to give Don his own, you know, it pisses me off, but Don is under the weather. I was going to have him do Thursday. Don, one of these days. Frankie C., thank you for being here as well. Corey's going to hopefully join me over there on YouTube. Appreciate that. And let me take the banner off. So, yeah, I'll take that off. So, there you go. Comments are gone. We got 1-0 Islanders. So Frankie C., thank you for being there. Corey Apple, please come up. Always watch on YouTube. Always watch on YouTube. Jerry White. Jerry White gets the last 2. Now, Corey, if you come over, you can start on the third spin. You can get yours started for the third spin, but I think that is it. I think that is it. Jerry White. So here's what we have. Jerry White with a $10. Oh, and okay. So Ed Winchell for Don. So that's Ed for Don Webb. On the next spin, that'll be $4.99. So Don Webb is the first on the third spin. So Jerry White is in on the third spin. Who else we got? We got Ed Winchell. Unless, Ed, you want to swap your one today for Don's next time, you can do that. Robert Hawk and Raider Homer. Ed Winchell, let me know which one you want to do. If you want to swap your one today for Don Webb's that you just did it, that's fine. We can do that too. And Don says, keep it in your name. Oh, okay. And let me see this one. Hey, for all wrestling. Oh, there we go. Let me see. On Sunday, live stream, commentary, WrestleMania. Okay, there you go. I'm going to show that there, Frankie C. I will show that. I make sure that, you know, that the comments are good to go. Yeah, swap it. So, okay, Don, we're going to, Ed said that it's in your name. And sorry, Don. So Ed gets one on number 3. Bases are loaded. Oh my God! See, this is what happens when I don't watch the game. Bases are loaded, 1 out. Phillies are losing 2-1. Vince Velasquez is up, or sorry, on the mound. There's 1 out. I'm giving you play-by-play. That, by the way, that's what pisses me off. So I'm going to figure out. Hopefully they'll give me my new refrigerator. But if not, F them. Dropping that, and the money that I spend each month going into I'm going to say this portion go over here. I'm going to make a new account just so I don't see it, and I'm going to do it. And I looked at the refrigerators. If I have to buy it on my own, $3,000. $3,000. Reds are up 4-1. 14-1 versus the there you go. So we have our spinners. I'm not doing the spin tonight, but we have our participants. I will put out a video. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow night. And Ed doesn't want to be called sir. And there you go, Will. Thank you there, Will. Will knows I'm watching the Phillies game. Okay, it's bases are loaded for the Mets. Top of the 7th. Velasquez is on the mound. 1 out. 2-0 as far as 2 balls and no strikes to whoever the hell is batting. Oh, it's Brandon Nimmo. So let's see if Velasquez can pop in, get a double play here. Kinsler is warming up in the bullpen. Thank you there, Will. Will, I gotta love Will. Hot Neil, good to see you as well. Oh, it better be called a strike. Hot Neil's in here. And Swish is all right. So now it's 2-1. Again, I just want to see what happens with this at bat, and then we will go to the phones. I swear I will go to the phones. Again, if you're watching on Who Loves You, Dandy? Okay, 2 balls, 1 strike to Brandon Nimmo. Vince Velasquez fires. Just a little high. 3-1 to Brandon Nimmo. Again, bases are loaded. Velasquez, see if he can work out of this inning. And we'll see what's going on. Yeah, the Phillies are up to a good start, but, the Mets, they always play Phillies tight. Always play them tight. Oh, Bruins took the lead? Shit. Yeah. Ball 4. Runner is in, so now the Mets are up 3-1. Velasquez walks in a run. Still only 1 out. And I was watching, what is it? Where's my friggin' remote? Oh, there it is. So I pop over to the Flyer game only because Jimmy Farrell said that the Bruins are up. I want to see how much time is left. Konechny was marching. Oh, Moran was who's 86? That Pasternak? No, that's Pasternak's 88. This guy's got a John. Come on, show me the time. Okay, 10 minutes to go. There you go. So a penalty on. Oh, okay. 2 minors, Konechny and whoever the Bruin is. So 4-on-4. 10 minutes left in the 3rd period. Boston is up 3-2. So I go back to the Phillies game. I know Jimmy Farrell will let me know what's going on. Yeah, I like Girardi. Hell yeah, I like Girardi. Why wouldn't I like Girardi? If you want to, now here's the thing. If you want to be on camera, you can be on camera as well. So let me do that. You want to be on camera, but here's the thing. You've got to be on camera. Be a good interview. Be a good interview. Going to be on camera. Be a good interview. Okay, there's the StreamYard feed. Want to be on camera? Okay, Kinsler's coming in. Again, Philadelphia is losing 3-1. And if you want to call, there you go. 813-699-0834. Let me make sure. I already have that's right. I have the phone line up. 813-699-0834. Comments up. You got to hit the link, Hot Neil. You got to hit the link. But Hot Neil, just call in, Hot Neil. You know the number. It's the easy way. 813-699-0834. If you want to be on camera, you got the link up there as well. Again, breaking the action. And again, let's talk some sports too, because here's the thing. You heard what pisses me off. I watched the national championship game last night, and I'm not going to say that I thought, thank you, Matt. There you go. I just thought that the way that that Gonzaga had played the other night, and UCLA just gave them everything they had. UCLA gave them everything they had. Hot Neil, I see you, brother. I see you. Stand by a second. They just were so, and it almost went to double overtime, and it just took that miracle shot in order to win. And I thought, the way that Baylor's been playing with their outside shooting, I thought that Baylor would take it. I didn't announce it. I would have if I had a chance to on Sunday. I wanted to see, now I'll be honest, I wanted to see Gonzaga win because I wanted to see an undefeated team. Haven't seen one since 1976 with Indiana. But Baylor just busted out. They just ran away with it. So, yeah, Baylor played the game of their life. That's true. So we're going to be joined by Hot Neil. Hot Neil, like I said, good interview. You ready? I'm going to bring you on. So hang on a second, Hot Neil. Let me get rid of the other thing because it's over your face.
Oh, okay.
I want to be able to do that. How you doing, Hot Neil? Let me hear you.
Good, and you, Captain?
I can barely hear you. Wait, hang on a second. Yeah, there we go. Now I got you. Now talk, Hot Neil.
Good, and yourself, Captain? How you been?
I'm good. I got to move my camera over because I want to at least try to be mid screen when I do this. What's going on with you, man? I haven't seen you in a while. How you feeling, by the way?
Well, I'm on therapy right now.
Okay.
So
see, this is great. This is a gentleman that calls me during therapy. That's nice. Calls me during therapy. True. Baylor could have beaten them with the floor. Well, I appreciate you. Coming in, Hot Neil, because I know that you've had some medical issues. And good, there's an out. Okay, so that's another run. Sacrifice fly by somebody. Another run in for the Mets. Currently up 4-1. 2 outs now. Runners on first and third. And I will tell you who's up the base later on. But yeah, this is Hot Neil. Hot Neil is called in every now and again. Good to hear from him. So what's up?
Not much. My girlfriend passed away 3 weeks ago from the virus.
Ooh. Sorry to hear that.
Some asshole came, removed the mask, and spit in her face. And when she ended up going to the hospital, she didn't make it.
So your girlfriend died because of what?
The COVID-19.
Okay, so she died because,
that guy removed the mask out, spit in her face, and killed her.
Okay, now let me ask you a question. Isn't that murder?
Yes, he's in jail. It's considered first-degree murder.
Okay, well, again, it doesn't take take back the life, but hopefully he will be persecuted and prosecuted to the upper full extent of the law.
Like I told the judge, if he doesn't go to electric chair or death row or anything, I'm the one who's going to kill him. So you'll probably see me in prison.
Yeah, hopefully things will be done right, and we don't have to have you in prison either.
Well, you don't mess with family. I'm sorry.
I get you.
I was gonna tell you. You know what would be funny if one of the baseball players. It doesn't matter what team, but it'd be funny. History repeat himself again. Remember, Bo Jackson was a boxer and a baseball player, and then he became a Raiders. Can you imagine somebody becomes a Raiders, being back like a baseball player?
You want to see a Raider being a two-sport person.
Just like Bo Jackson. Remember, Bo Jackson had a field in boxing. Then he played for the White Sox. And then a few years later, he became an Oakland Raiders.
Right. Well, actually, he was a Los Angeles Raider, but yeah, but Bo played baseball. But see, there's been a lot of people that have been two-sport stars. You know, even Deion Sanders was a two-sport star. He actually played in the World Series and a football game the same day.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
And so you had Deion Sanders do that. Also, there was another Brave. I can't remember his name. Oh God, Philly's just allowed another run in. I can't remember. There was another Atlanta Brave that played football. Oh, Jordan was his last name. And so he played football and baseball. So there's been three of them that have played two sports at the same time.
Actually, four. There was also one from Louisiana. I mean, from St. Louis that he played too. There was another one from St. Louis.
Okay.
They played. So a total of four. But I'm saying it'd be great if
I'm talking recently. That guy from St. Louis. Are you talking about from a long time ago?
Yes, sir.
Well, okay, yeah. I mean, because they
what was his
God
name?
bless it. There's another run. Mets are just unleashing on the Phillies. It's a double. It's another run in. Michael Conforto with a RBI double. New York is up 6-1 in the top of the seventh. So there you go. But no, the ultimate two-sport guy, okay, was Jim Thorpe, who actually played baseball and was an Olympic athlete and played baseball, football, and was an Olympic athlete.
But there was one. I think it was a Hurricane. There was somebody named Hurricane.
You'll have to look that one up.
Back in the 80s.
I don't know about that, Hot Neil. I just like I said, I know that there was Jordan, who played for the Braves, and Braves in baseball, and he played football. Obviously, Deion Sanders, and then of course Bo Jackson.
All right, Captain. Well, I just came to say hi, and I'm sorry I haven't seen your show, and I'm sorry I haven't called you.
Again, blessings to you. Sorry about that. That is messed up about your girlfriend dying because the guy spit on her with COVID. That's just horrible. So our hearts out to you, and just be sure to take care of yourself.
I will. And remember, Captain, July 1st, gotta send me to renew my membership from you.
No. You do that. You do that yourself. All you do is you go on the site. It's the Black Hole site. And you know when your year is up. In fact, I got to do mine in the 1st of May.
Okay.
So when you know it's been a year, go on the website and re-up your Black Hole membership so that you'll be good to go for another year with the Black Hole.
Okay. All right, Captain. Thank you for having me live with you, and God bless.
God bless you as well, Hot Neil. You take care.
You too.
Okay, that was Hot Neil. That's horrible. Man, that's a bummer. Hearing about that here, somebody spit on his girlfriend and he had COVID and his girlfriend died. Yeah, Jared, permission granted to call in. Jared's got the number. 813-699-0834. Number is up. So we have our callers in tonight. Again, if you're watching on Jared, there's Jared. Hopefully Jared's calling on the right one. I see him on my phone. Jared, I hope you're calling the right number. Jared, I think you're calling my cell phone. Yeah, Jared, the other number, 813-699-0834. I see it. I see Jared calling in, but he's calling my cell phone. The other number, Jared, 813-699-0834. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to show that there, Ed Winchell. I normally wouldn't, but I agree. That's just awful. It's just awful. Now, here it is. Hopefully it's coming in on. No, it's not there. There we go. No? I'm getting an SMS. Try it again, Jared. It says, because again, I see Google Hangouts in. You know what I'll do? I'll get rid of it. Hang on. Let me try it again, because there's something that was coming on. I hope that they didn't change Google Hangouts where it's not working. But it should be working. So let's try it again. I hope so, because this is how I get my phone calls. This is how I get my phone calls. 813-699-0834. This would really suck if this is not working anymore. It would really piss me off. You know what pisses me off is when Google Voice doesn't work. But if you want to come in via video, you can do this. Okay. Go to the StreamYard link which is open for you there. Again, if you are watching on YouTube, thanks for the watch. Thanks for the people that are there. If you like what you see, please give me a like. I'm not sure how many likes there are, but give me a like if you like what you see. And again, hopefully, you know what pisses me? Danny wouldn't take another step. I got it. And I hope it's not an issue with Google Voice. Now this game is practically over. Segura is out at first on a I don't know what. Oh, that was from last inning. I don't see it ringing. I don't see, and I can show you. I can show you here. I'm going to show you guys. This is Google Voice. See, this is Google Voice. No rings. Now Jared's calling on the phone. I see him on my phone. I'm going to cover his number up, but Jared's calling on my phone, but it's not ringing to Google Voice. So I apologize. What we might have to do is, I hate when this effing happens too. If I have to hold the friggin' phone up to the damn microphone, maybe it's not working. So if it's screwed up like this, the next time somebody dials in, I'm gonna have to pick it up via my phone. I hate that. We'll try it one more time. 813-699-0834. Or go to the link. Come on, video wise, man. Come on, video wise. Okay, Jared. Okay, I got to accept. Okay, and this is why, it's a pain in the ass, because I got to do this. Okay. Jared, how you doing, brother? What's going on? I'm doing okay. I can't hear you though. And let me see. Wait a second. There you go. Now you're on speaker.
Okay, and I got speaker with you on mine too. So Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. How was your Easter?
Easter was okay. Had a nice dinner. This is gonna suck tonight. This is gonna suck tonight because my arm's gonna get real tired real quick.
No problem. Just try to hang in there. Yeah, mine was pretty good though. Well, apparently, however, we got the Masters this week, however, on Thursday, however, and of course we heard the big news last night that Coors Field is going to host the All-Star Game in Denver.
Yeah.
Which is going to be very interesting because, I mean, I hate to say this to the state of Georgia, but right now I think the state of Georgia is looking like a bunch of fools right now. I mean, they lose the All-Star Game this year, and now they're talking about possibly maybe there's a boycott maybe happening maybe this weekend. The Masters, I don't know if that's going to happen or not, but they're not going to have the All-Star Game next year there. I mean, the best they can do now is hope for 2023, however, but you know what, however, this is kind of a real, let's just say, moot point, but also a very, let's just say, troubling point, however, because baseball looks like a bunch of idiots, however, when they went at the Summer Classic in Atlanta this year. Now they're moving halfway across the country to Denver, so go figure.
Okay, and again, I saw today that the guy who has the I'm sorry, oh my God, this is gonna hurt. The guy who has the #1 odds to win this year. By the way, can you guys hear Jared?
Yes, can hear me, guys. I'm here.
Okay, hopefully you guys can hear Jared. Because I'm holding the phone up to the microphone. So there you go. You're good. Everybody can hear it. Becky says you can hear Jared. Good. You know why? Because my arm is tired and I'm doing this the right way. Okay. But there was the guy who has the best odds for the Masters at 10-1. That's what's his nose.
DJ.
Yes. And
yeah.
So again, now who do you think is going to win the Masters?
I think it's DJ's to lose, but if I'm looking at a sleeper pick, however, everyone's always on speed, everyone's on Shimbo. I'm looking at Lee Westwood. Lee Westwood's been playing phenomenal golf the past 6 weeks, however, and it seems like his putter seems to be catching him good at the right time. However, I'm going to go with Lee Westwood as my outside pick, however, if it's not DJ.
Okay.
So it'll be interesting to see what happens there, obviously, this weekend. Of course, I got a big event coming up this weekend. My cousin's getting married on Saturday to a wonderful girl. I am in the wedding. I have to rent a penguin monkey suit, of course, no pun intended. I got to get fit for that tomorrow, and then the rehearsal dinner's on Friday night. But we're supposed to have fantastic weather up here all weekend long, except for a little bit of rain, not too much heavy rain, but just a little sprinkle on Friday. But it's been warm up here. It's in the 80s today. I might hit the golf course tomorrow, or if not tomorrow, Thursday morning, get 9 or 18 in. So, yeah, everything is going really well.
Okay, well, good. So again, and I'm sorry. Oh my God, this is killing my arm. So I'm going to try to just hold it like this way. Hopefully, people can hear you. So what else you got for the Pittsburgh report tonight, Jared?
Well, the Penguins are struggling tonight against the Rangers. However, unfortunately, they got Tristan back in the lab tonight. However, they play the Rangers again on Thursday and then the Devils this weekend. Hopefully, the Penguins, after not looking good against Boston Saturday and losing a tough one against New York tonight, this was a real tough one to swallow. They'll be back ready to go on Thursday. But we got the draft here in 3 weeks, however, and of course, everyone keeps talking. Who are the Steelers taking at 24? Who are they going to take at 24? Is it a line? Is it a running back? Is it a quarterback? We really don't know yet. I mean, the big surprise to me, Howard, it was no surprise either, how was the trade yesterday with Darnold from Carolina. I think in a way, however, I think the Jets worked out for the better on that deal. They got something better on that deal than Carolina did, I feel.
Okay, I'm going to try. Nah, see, I got nothing that's friggin'. Oh, my goodness. Okay, I'm going to try putting it on my football, and hopefully it will. I got nothing that. See, fuck. Sorry, I wasn't supposed to see. This is why I have nothing that's even. I got nothing that's even there. Ed says I need to put the phone on something, but I got nothing that's even because everything I has a maybe I'll do that. Everything I had is like with a weird lean, so I don't can't put it on anything. So we
Right.
got. So you think that again? I missed it. You think Jordan Spieth's going to win?
I think Spieth, however, may have a slight chance, despite the fact he played well at Texas last week, but no. I think it's DJ to win, and like I said, this is sleeper. It's Lee Westwood. I think Lee Westwood is the one guy to watch out for. Everyone says DeChambeau, everyone says Rory, everyone says Jordan, everyone is saying possibly someone like possibly Kuchar and all these other guys. But like I said, I think the one guy, however, that everyone can really overlook more and more is Lee Westwood. Lee Westwood right now in his putter, he's been doing magical things for past months. So, and if he continues to play the way he's been playing, however, going back, however, to the early part of March, this is his tournament to win. He could very well pull off the biggest upset of the year, however, by holding off DJ.
Okay. Well, and thank you for that, Jared. And again, it's always good hearing from you. Yeah, I turned over Jimmy. I saw that it was 4-2. It must have been like it was an empty net goal, I'm sure. That's I got the score up there, but oh well. What are you going to do? Phillies are. Oh, did Reese hit a home run? No, he hit a single or a double or something. But somebody scored. Yay! The Phillies got a run. Yay! It's only 6-2. 2 outs. Bottom of the 7th. Now again, the Mets. The Mets lost last night with the Phillies coming back and winning, but we'll see what happens. I don't think they are, but we'll see. Yeah, it's final. But Jared, again, Thursday we'll have our show, and then you can give me another status report if there's anything that we need to know about prior to the Masters or anything else that you want to pop in on. Then there you go. Oh, by the way, and you said that you think that the Jets got the better end of that deal with the Panthers?
Yeah, I do, because the Jets, of course, got 2 draft picks for the next 2 years. However, they got a 6th rounder this year. I think Carolina's going to have a tough time getting Darnold just to the NFC. Playing with teams like the Saints and the Falcons and everything like that. And talking about the Falcons, we keep hearing that the Falcons might be trading that number 4 pick out. So I think right now Darnold's going to have an interesting first year in Carolina, but this is not like New England, Buffalo, Miami, and the NFC East, however. This is the NFC South we're talking about, where you're going up against bigger teams. Let's see how you handle yourself there compared to playing teams like Buffalo, Miami, and New England. Okay,
well, that's true. But again, Jared, thanks for your report there, brother. Always good hearing from you. All right. Thanks again, Jared.
Yeah.
All right. Again, that's the Pittsburgh report with Jared. I'm sorry. For some reason, my Google Hangouts is not working. Of course, I get a call from Jimmy Farrell. Okay, Jimmy, I'm going to try this again. Okay, I got Jimmy Farrell on the line. Jimmy Farrell, how you doing? Oh, well, I got to put it on speaker. Okay, go ahead. What's going on, Jimmy?
I'm exhausted.
You're exhausted. Why? What's going on?
That game was a playoff game, the Island game. Oh, my God, back and forth.
Okay.
If those 2 teams are in a Stanley Cup final, it'd be unbelievable.
Okay.
But did you see the last minute of that Flyers game?
No, I as soon as I saw you said, "Hey, turnover for the last minute of the Flyers game," the first thing that I saw was that the goalie was being mobbed. So I saw nothing. I saw the goalie getting, and Frankie C was my Boston guy was talking. So I know Frankie was happy. Hey, Frankie, though, we beat you last night. Hello. There you go. I got to give it to Frankie.
They took the goalie out of the 1-man advantage, and they're playing around in the corner for 20, 30 seconds to shoot the clock off. I was like, guys, let's go here.
Yeah.
That was terrible.
Well, again, the Flyers, other than the win last night, which surprised me because, again, and I said this at the beginning of the show, excuse me, I turned the Phillies off last night. I turned the Flyers off last night, and then I found out that they both won. So I'm doing. Yeah, I know. First time. Hey, I just got to say, first time this season. Hey, at least it's one. I know, Frankie. I say, hey, we finally beat him. But I'm much better when I guess when I don't watch the games, and then people will tell me. So if I need to not watch the games, then I won't watch the games because I'd rather my teams win with me not watching than me watching and my Phillies and Flyers lose. So we'll see.
Did you watch? Did you watch the Phillies game last night?
No, I turned. I said they. I saw that they were down two. Wait a second. I saw that they were down 2-0. The national championship game was on. Okay, the Flyers were losing to the Bruins. So I turned them both off to watch the basketball game because, again, that's more relevant, because that's the last game of the year, right? So I turned it off to watch the basketball game, and then Chris Lentz called me and said, sends me one of these Facebook things. Hey, wasn't that a fantastic win? And I'm like, wow. So I saw that the Phillies had won 5-3, and then I also noted that the Flyers won in overtime. So I'm like, wow. So I won't watch it if the Flyers and Phillies will win.
I mean, I don't see if you're a Mets fan like my son, you cannot like this manager they have right now. That game last night, DeGrom is smooth sailing. Yeah, the Phillies, they can't even hit off of them. They're hoping and praying that he gets out of the game. He takes him out,
with 77 pitches.
77 pitches. I'm like, what? And then the bullpen comes in and they imploded in the 8th inning, gave it up 5 runs.
Right.
I'm like, what are you doing here? You can't. And then the men start coming back. We're like, oh, wait a minute. And then there was like a deep. I thought it was a home run until I saw your outfielder, catch it at the warning track. But he's got to pitch. I mean, how many pitches did that's pitching tonight? I mean, he pitched over what? At least 80 pitches?
I don't know.
How many pitches tonight?
Shit. Harper just.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not even a Mets fan in that game, Bob. I mean, you got to leave him in there, like, at least an inning or two more.
I agree.
7 pitches.
I agree.
Come on. Right?
Yeah, in fact, I'm doing this now. Now, it's the 8th and 9th. I'm turning the game off. And the reason why I'm going to do that is because the Phillies have a better chance of winning if I'm not watching the game. The Phillies have a better chance of winning when I'm not watching the game. So I'm going to do that. So let me find something acceptable to watch. Actually, what? It's Tuesday night. What's on Tuesday night? Oh my God, there is nothing on TV. I mean, even on like regular TV. What's that? Soul of the Nation. What the hell is that? Reconstruction.
I mean, even that crap show, that crap man on tonight.
Well, I don't watch crap like that.
You know what they had on tonight? This is a laugh. Pooch Perfect. It's about dog groomers. It's a contest.
Okay.
I'm like, what is this shit that they're playing? That they're showing on TV? What is this crap?
I can always count on a cuss word from Jim.
I mean, Pooch Perfect, Masked Singer, Dance Singer. What is this garbage?
You know what I turned on? I turned on the A-Team, the movie. That's what I'm watching right now. Why? Because it's the best thing on, and that's not the Phillies game. So.
What do you think is it now?
I don't. Like I said, the Harper with 2 on and 2 out, laced a nice hit to was it a left center, but the center fielder ran and got it for the 3rd out. So it's going to be the top of the 8th. It's up 6-2. I'm not watching the game. I'm not watching the game.
And the Yankees won after today.
Yeah, I saw that as well.
It's like every time they play the Orioles, it's a blowout. Every time.
Well,
They blew them out yesterday, and they blew them out tonight. I mean, I don't know.
well.
All
Hey,
right, Captain, I'm gonna let you go.
yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I got to do it this way. I got to figure out why. I got to figure out why Google maybe it was the 1 April. No, because I had phone calls last time, and that was 1 April. I don't know why my Google Hangouts is not working tonight. I don't know why. But we'll I mean, on the computer, not on my phone. Hey, Jimmy, thanks for calling in, brother.
Okay. So I want to see you Flyers on Thursday.
Okay, yeah, well, good. We'll talk Islanders Flyers on Thursday then.
Okay, you got it. Take care.
All right, thanks again. That's Jimmy Farrell. And again, my Google computer is not working. Oh, Jerry, I got the people in, okay, tonight, but it's gonna take me a while to do the spin. Okay, I'm adding Will Carley to the screen. Will Carley, are you there? Will, Will. Will.
Cap, sorry.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure we got Will in here, who's calling in from Dominican Republic. How you doing tonight, Will?
Oh, I'm good. Cap, I'm sent to you the banner in the share screen. 1 second.
Okay. Mike is calling. Oh my God! See all of these calls, and again, Mike. I'm going to see. Hopefully, maybe my Google Voice. I'm going to try it one more time because it's hard. It's hard for me to put the phone up there, and then it's not even a good reception. Yeah, Mike, you can call, but you're going to have to wait a bit. Will's on the line now, so give it a bit. My Google Voice is not working on the computer. I have to use my phone, and I hate that.
Cap, put my share screen.
Oh, okay. Yep. Hang on. There you go. Oh, that's nice. And that's on your YouTube channel. I like that. Do you guys see what I'm sharing Will's YouTube, and so Will's sharing that. That's nice, Will. I gotta put you back onto the screen because then I can't hear you. So I have to add you back on. So Will, thank you. That's very nice, Will. I appreciate you doing that.
Yeah, I sent to you in in this stranger you shared photos.
Okay, hang on. If I can do it, wait a second. Let me try this. Okay, I this way. Yeah, there you go. Now you're on here, and go ahead and turn it off because we have what looks like a bunch of different things. Share it up again, Will, without other things in the picture. In this way.
Yeah.
Okay, just share the picture there. Oh no, one more. Okay, that's your computer. We got Will is showing his computer. I can tell Will has an iPhone just by the bottom.
Oh, what?
No, I'm just remarking. I know that you have an iPhone because I can tell by the bottom of it. There you go.
A Mac, yes.
Okay, yeah.
Good.
I like that. Now, is that supposed to be for my page or for your page?
This is for your page.
Okay.
I sent to you.
Okay. But I have that on my page. I'll try. What I'll do is I will post it on my Facebooks. This way I can give you credit for it.
Yeah, if you like,
Okay. Yeah, that's nice of you to do that.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to remove that. So what else is going on down there? Everything okay?
What?
Everything okay?
Oh, yes. Super good. Yeah.
Bueno. Okay. Well, I wanted to make sure I got you on because if you want to come on, Mike Gibbons, if you want to come on via video, Mike, because my what do you call it? What is it? My phone is not working well tonight with the what do you call it? With the StreamYard works, but the phone is not. So if you want to come on tonight, come on via the phone. Will, I appreciate you being on here, there, brother. And you take care down there.
Yeah.
All right. Good night. Buenas noches.
Okay, but igual. But for you.
Okay. Thanks again.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye. And that was Will. And so again, we're having difficulties with the phone. So if you want to come on tonight, I suggest that you come on via the web. Okay. And so we're gonna get some Philly reports here. Yeah, and see Ed says hasta la bye bye. Gonna add on Positive Philly to the show. Positive Philly, how you doing tonight, brother? What's going on?
Good. How we doing?
I'm not doing too bad. What's up with you?
I'm all right. Flyers won last night against the Bruins, but we blew it tonight.
Okay, what was that?
Flyers won last night 3-2 in overtime against the Bruins. Only lost tonight 4-2.
Yeah, I saw. Well, actually, I didn't see the win last night. But
and the Phillies are the best team in Major League Baseball, even though we're going to lose tonight. And if we had won tonight, it would have been our first 5-0 start in 106 years. Even way before your time, way before my time. It's crazy.
Yeah, way before my time. I mean, yeah, 106 years. But
unfortunately, 50, not going to happen.
No, I don't think so. I turned it off. I didn't want to see the.
I am. Go ahead.
Yeah, I every time I don't watch, they have a chance of winning.
I'm going to the Phillies game next Saturday with the Pandemic crew.
Okay.
The people who were outside the ballpark last year. So I'm excited for that. But what's good with you, Captain? What do you think about Sam Darnold? Let me ask you that.
I actually think that the Jets got the better end of the deal, providing, and this is my proviso, providing that whoever they pick at quarterback, okay, at number 2 is a better pick for the Jets. Now, granted, the Jets have got a lot of extra collateral that they've been acquiring these picks. If they pick up Wilson, which is pretty much the projected pick, if they pick up Wilson and they get him some people that can help him out, then it'll be a good trade for the Jets. But I think that obviously the more picks that the Jets have got, like I said, they got 3 picks, 2 this year from Carolina, 1 next year. They're going to have a lot of extra picks to improve that team. So I think that they probably got the better end of the deal. The Jets did.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean,
because Darnold's going from the, like you said, and this was said before, Darnold's going from the AFC East to the NFC South, where you have the Saints, the fake Pirates, Carolina, excuse me, and Atlanta, which is a much tougher division to play in.
Well, I mean, the Falcons choke. You don't know what's going to happen with the Saints next year in their quarterback situation, and then the Bucks. I'm sorry, yeah, I said the Bucks.
Fake Pirates.
Fake
Pirates. Yeah.
Fake Pirates. I mean, they're reigning champs. So.
Well, I mean, but the thing is I mean, can Carolina bounce back? Sure. I mean, they have a decent coach.
I'll try to get my friend on the show. He's a Panthers fan. He can talk to you about it a little bit more.
Sure.
I'll hit him up for you.
Hopefully. Now, how old is he, Mike?
Same age as me. He's a really cool kid.
Okay, I was gonna say hopefully a little older. Not that I'm an ageist. Not that I'm an ageist, but I like to. I mean, other than WTF, who really has stuff going on in a positive way, and you know, I like to see older folks in here.
Right.
Okay, you are at least of age.
Mm-hmm.
And WTF, like I said, great kid who actually knows what the hell he's talking about.
Right.
So, and again, I had no problem. And Will is a teenager. You know, the young gentleman that was just on from the Dominican Republic who is learning football.
Where he's from? I heard his accent.
Yeah, he's from the Dominican Republic. He's learning football, but he's a big Raiders fan.
No, really, that's good.
So again, it's good. It's good to have him on there. But again, I like to see folks that get a chance to talk about. You got your Sixers hat on. I got to ask, what's going on with the Sixers?
106-96 right now. We're about to win against the Celtics here.
Again, so you're beating the Celtics?
Yeah, we're going to win right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's not bad. I mean, 2 losses and a win, and obviously the Eagles didn't play, so at least that's a good thing.
Right, and then now I don't know how big you are into it. I'm trying to get into it a little bit more this year than I have been. But the Union starts tomorrow. Philadelphia Union, our soccer team starts tomorrow. So I'm not a big soccer fan. I'm trying to get into it a little bit, know some stuff. But yeah, they start tomorrow too.
Okay. I mean, I'm honest. I mean, soccer I watch when it's
Premier League,
the World Cup.
Women's.
I watched the World Cup. I watched Premier League.
What's your favorite Premier League team?
Arsenal.
I've been trying to get into it, and I like Liverpool.
Yeah, the reason why I like Arsenal is because I was told a long time ago that Arsenal is the Raiders of the Premier League.
Okay, I don't know why I like Liverpool. I kind of just picked the team and.
You like who in the Premier League?
Liverpool.
Okay. Well, they're not a bad team.
Right, that's what I heard. So.
Yeah, they're not a bad team, but.
Yeah, I'm on your show right now on my phone. I'm sitting backstage on Sneaky Show on my computer.
Yeah, I got to wear my cans. I can barely hear you. So hang on a second. Okay, go ahead.
I said I have you on my phone. I'm backstage with Sneaky right now.
Oh, okay.
You still going to be coming on his show or no?
I'm gonna try. You if you come on if you're backstage with Sneaky, you can tell Sneaky that if I come on, I am not gonna look at the private chat. I'm not looking at the private chat because the private chat is full of a bunch of ignorant.
I know they got it all straightened out, and we can if you want to, I can tell you kind of what went down off air, but it's all good now.
Okay, good. I'm glad to hear that because again, I don't like ignorance. Don't like ignorance. But we got. So what's your best quote out the door, brother? One more.
Go Phils. They're the best team right now. So besides the Sixers, who can hopefully win a championship, Flyers just got to do something with them. They got to do something before the trade deadline. Hopefully fix the team, and we'll see what happens. But Captain, always a pleasure talking to you. Great guy, and peace.
All right. Hey, good coming on there, Mike. I appreciate it. Tell Sneaky I said hi, and I'll try to come on later.
I will. I'll shoot him a text for you.
All right. Take care, Mike. You take care. Positive Philly in the house. Good to hear from him as well. So if you want to come on now, I got the phone line up, but for some reason the phone is not working on my computer, which really upsets me. If you want to come on tonight, you're going to have to come on video. I'm showing it again. If you want to come on tonight, you got to come on video because I can hear you and I can see you. And I don't have to put my phone up to the damn microphone. So The Golden Knights. Okay, Robert Hawk is he's a Knights fan. You and Jason Dean will get along there. We do have our final five. Actually, it's four because one gentleman, who was it that had the $20? Jerry White with two picks. Ed Winchell actually Don Webb using Ed's hit. Robert Hawk, Raider Homer, and Jerry White with 2 picks. So we have our 50. I will get the spinning wheel done, and either tonight or tomorrow for the third, either tonight I'll get it done for tomorrow, or I will have it ready for the Thursday show, so people will know what's going on there. If you are watching on Facebook, please come over to YouTube. If you're watching on Facebook, please go over to YouTube. Oh, that's why. I did this. So I don't know how many likes or dislikes. That I did that. So I don't know how many people. If you're watching the show, give me a like, please. I changed it in this setting, so I don't know how many people like the show. If you want to come on tonight, come on via the StreamYard. And there you go. Maria Reyes came over Maria Reyes came on. Good to see that. If you want to come on tonight, it's 10:12. We might have an early show. So if you want to come on, you don't have to come on camera, but you got to at least you can turn your camera off. You can turn your camera off, but at least talk to me via the StreamYard link. You don't have to have your camera on. If you are camera shy, I get it. If you are camera shy, I get it. Just hit the link. That's what I'm going to do next time. I'm going to say, hit the link and talk via the StreamYard link. And this way, I can hear you. You don't have to put a camera on. Because there are people that are camera shy. I get it. And Ed's giving me oh boy. Ed's giving me a call, and it's not coming on through Google. Oh, see, this is why. Ed, do me a favor. Ed, do me a favor. Hit the link. I'm gonna here. Ed was calling me. Ed, hit the StreamYard link. Don't come on camera if you don't want to. But it's easier for me to hear people, and this way I know. Okay. In fact, I will hit the link. Let me see here. I'll tell Ed. They hit the link. One second, folks. This is easier. Hit the link. An IT expert? No. I don't know why. The link, Ed, this link. See in the comment, Ed, right below you said what link, and then there is the link that's on the screen. See right below you in comments. I can't type it, Ed, because it's too long, and I'd screw it up. But you see where you make the comments, your comments, right below it, there's a link. Hit the link. You don't have to be on camera. But this way I can hear you a lot easier than me putting the phone up to the damn microphone. There we go. Oh, Ed, do you want to be on camera, Ed? Wait a second, Ed. If you don't want to be on camera, you can turn your camera off. If you want to be on camera, give me a thumbs up. If you don't want to be on camera, okay, good. Okay, good. I wanted to be sure, and I would never, because some people don't like to be on camera. So we're gonna. This is a historic moment. This is a historic moment. This is the first conversation I've had with Ed Winshaw on camera. So we're gonna do that. Ed, how you doing, brother? What's going on with you?
I'm not doing too bad, thank you. How about yourself?
I'm good. I'm good. And for, like I said, for folks that don't know, this is Ed Winshaw, our one of our most, I want to say, loyal fans out there, who's wearing his Dodger shirt. I see. Yep, I see it. He's wearing his Doyer shirt. So now the Dodgers, are they playing tonight?
It's 1-1 in Oakland.
Okay, so they're playing Oakland?
Yeah, second inning in Oakland.
Okay, well, obviously go Dodgers there. So if they win, they will be 5-1. So they will actually have a better record than the Phillies, who are now 4. Well, I don't know if the Phillies lost yet, but I would imagine if they were if they have a better chance of winning now that I'm not watching them than they would if I was watching them, for sure. But again, Ed and Oso, big Dodger fans. And again, you think that the Dodgers are going to repeat.
Indeed, I do.
Okay. Now,
there's no doubt about it.
No doubt about it. I got I like that as well. No doubt about it. And Ed's also going to look for some tickets in June. And maybe I make a trip out to LA. Now, Ed, I got to ask, because again, out of respect for the gentleman that we both know I'm talking about, okay, if I was in a special place, I wouldn't want to wear my Phillies gear.
Not at Dodger Stadium.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to wear my Phillies gear. I'd love to see the game, but are you saying that out of because you are afraid of the Dodgers fans being not so nice?
We're going to be in a suite, so it doesn't matter with Vinny.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. So should I wear regular clothes and put my jersey on in the suite?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. But I want to at least wear a Dodger hat.
I got a couple for you.
Okay. Well, I got one of those that have the script D, which I wear when I wear my Jackie Robinson.
That's a Brooklyn hat.
No. It's a script D.
Oh.
It's not a Brooklyn hat, because the Brooklyn has the B, like the old Red Sox. No, it's a script D Dodger hat like they used to wear for spring training. So I bought that so I would wear that with the Jackie Robinson jersey, and I would wear the Jackie. I'd bring them both. Like I can actually, when the Phillies are up, I can wear my Phillies jersey, and when the Dodgers are up, I can wear my Brooklyn jersey.
For sure. No, it doesn't. No, the craziest fans I've seen in any ballpark is probably Philadelphia.
True, and
Philadelphia got really crazy fans.
And I agree, and that's the one reason why people say that was that a strike. I don't know, Jimmy. I'm not watching the game. Jimmy Farrell said, was that a strike? Jimmy Farrell, I'm not watching the game, so I don't know if it's a strike. I'm watching the 18th.
Dodger game?
No, he's probably talking about the Philly game that's on ESPN right now.
Phillies lost. The Phillies are not going to win. Aren't they down by 7?
Well, no. When I turned it off, it was 6-2. If it's worse than that, I don't know.
Let's talk some Raiders.
Okay, let's talk some Raiders. There you go.
What's your opinion on right now with what we got? Wait a minute. All right, with what we got without the draft, because usually the draft the first year doesn't help us. But what we're looking at right now, where do you think we'll end up record-wise?
Scientific wild-ass guess, which is called a swag. Scientific wild-ass guess. With what we have now, I can see 11-6, 10-7.
Our defense is going to have to shore up a lot of things to make that happen, I think.
Well, but I really think that the defense with Gus Bradley as the coordinator is going to help that defense a lot, which is why I can see, because remember, they were 8-8, so I can see at least 2 more wins. And granted, we have to play 17 games this year. So I can see at a bottom 10-7 or 11-6 with the 3 games more based upon the defense being better under Bradley. I can see that.
Yeah. I don't know how many people remember that last game last year, but the Raiders could have very easily, from what I remember, lost that game, and they could have been 7-9. But they pulled it out, and they ended up 8-8. Do you remember that?
I remember them pulling it out, and I was saying, please, man, don't do this again. And they ended up winning the game.
Right.
And like you said, they could have just as easily been 7-9, but I think that, and it was against the Broncos, and it was again going for 2 at the very end and winning with going for 2.
Right,
so
exactly.
The same thing 2 years in a row. The year before that when they went for 2 and was it Harris, I believe, not what the defensive lineman that used to play for the Raiders swats the ball down and it's no good and the Raiders lose by 1. But last year, they go for 2, they get the 2, they win by 1. And that's what I wanted to see. So yeah, it could have just as easily have been, 7-9, but they at least they pulled it out.
Have you heard that Raiders are going to allow all their fans in?
I heard via the NFL.
Right, the NFL has said that all stadiums are going to be open right today. I don't know what's going to happen because some stuff's going down. But as of today, it's 100% open to fans in September. I don't know about the preseason, but in September it will be.
Yeah, and again, I'm hoping that is true. I mean, I am looking to go to probably a minimum of 5 games in Vegas, And, the games that I don't go to, you know what's going on there, Ed.
Mm-hmm.
And and I'll have to figure out which games I won't be going to. And then obviously I will be going to figure five games on the road. And I'll figure out which. I know I'm going to Dallas. That is definitely one of the games. So I now normally I used to go to like 12, 13 to 14 games a year. I might not do that as often, because I also have to look at the way that the stadiums are set for internet because of my doing the Apple broadcast. I need to make sure that I have a good broadband feed so I can do that. So I will take that into consideration for games that I don't go to as well.
Everyone knows that a 2-back set wins championships. Do you think we're going to be a lot better with our 2-back set?
Well, it all depends upon if Gruden wants to do a 2-back set with both Drake and Jacobs, or if he's going to go the fullback, that's going to be coming in with Ingold. Now, remember that Ingold and Jacobs played a lot of 2-back sets last year.
Right.
So it depends upon whether that they are still going to want to do that. I'd like to see more 2-back set.
Me too.
But the other thing about it is that Gruden also likes to use a lot of double tight end. So if you're using a double tight end, most of the time you don't use a 2-back set with a double tight end. That's just the way it is. Normally, 2 tight ends mean a 1-back set most of the time.
Who'd we pick up again that replaced Aguilar?
The kid we picked up was Smith, who played with the Bills last year. He's fleet of foot, and he's a better receiver as far as as far as reliability. Hey, see, this is what I wanted to see. Chiefs Kingdom for life. This is a young lady that is a young Chiefs fan that's watching us on Twitch. I wanted to give a shout out to her because, again, I love the younger set of folks that are coming on again that are actually watching on Twitch as well. Make sure you follow me on Twitch as well, honey, and we'll hopefully see her tonight over on the Sneaky G Show, which is also part of the Northeast Streaming Sports Network as well. And there we go. Oh, Bob Brown. Okay. Oakland Raiders Savage with a blast in the past. I'm not sure what that means, but yeah. Bob Brown, the offensive tackle from the Hall of Fame. I think, like I said, Ed, I think that with the defensive coaching, that's going to win us 2 more games. So with a 17-game season, I figure no worse than 10-7. And maybe even better. Maybe 11-6. Maybe even 12 and 12-5. So we'll see.
I sure hope we have a better schedule than we did last year.
Yeah, and remember though, we are playing Dallas. We are playing Philly. We are playing, the NFC East. We are playing New York, and we are playing. I'm missing somebody.
Pittsburgh.
So, well, no, I'm talking about the NFC East. We have Dallas. Oh, Washington. So you got Washington, Dallas, Philadelphia, and New York. So those are tough games. We also have the Central. So we have Pittsburgh playing that division. So it's going to be a tough 17 games. But I think that hell, we're playing the Bears again. And we're playing the Bears in Vegas, which is one of the the schedule hasn't come out yet, but that's that extra game that was picked up when the NFL went to 17 games. So we picked up that Bears game.
I just heard that the 17th game will be the Bears against the Raiders at home.
Yeah, well, it is the 7th. Well, it's the 17th game as far as number. But I don't know whether it's the 17th game as far as in the schedule. I don't know how that works.
Right.
But that is the 17th game that they picked up. They picked up Chicago.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Oh, and again, here we go. I got Oscar Toledo. Oscar, I want to be able to show this as well. Again, if you don't know already, that Oscar is the gentleman that does the Bocadillos there. So if you see the Bocadillos on the bottom of the screen, get yourself over to Bocadillo Universe. Oscar, make sure you put your website up there so people can go over there. If you want to have a caricature of yourself made very well, make sure you get with Oscar Toledo for Bocadillos. And Oscar, I got something I need to get with you offsite. I will probably do it via email, so get with me via email as well. But go be a part of the Bocadillo universe. You can, like I said, you can look good like me. See the cute pirate in the corner? There you go. He even makes me look good for there. And he can make you look like a prince, brother.
Jay, you're a handsome son of a gun, bro. And Oscar is very creative. I like Oscar's stuff.
Yes, he is. He is very creative. So,
right,
Ed, I appreciate you coming aboard there, Ed, and thank you for being here. And work on what you have. And I will bring, like I said, a Phillies jersey and because I don't have a Dodger jersey that would, I don't have any other than a Jackie Robinson. But if I was to buy a Dodger uniform, I would like to get a Koufax. Maybe if I can get a throwback Koufax.
Number 32.
32. That I might do. This way I can wear it out there and be comfortable, because that's somebody I admire. Mm-hmm. Is Sandy Koufax. So I might do that.
Mm-hmm. Not great. Well, we'll make it happen, Cap. We'll make it happen, pal.
All right. Well, hey, Ed, you let me know, and then I'll work on getting the flight arrangements. We'll work on that.
Okay, buddy.
All right. Thanks again, Ed. Appreciate you coming aboard there, shipmate.
Hasta la bye-bye.
Hasta la bye-bye. Thanks again. This is my buddy Ed Winchell. Thank you for being here, Ed. Thank you for coming aboard. And anytime that we hear from folks, again, if you want to, if you want to be here, please come in via the link. Yeah, and thank you there, Oscar. It's awesome. I guess 8-2. Okay, so the Mets have now won. I knew it, but again, they're so it's a bad night for Philly. But the Sixers won. And if you want to come on board, like I said, in the comments section, and I know that okay, well, I want to make sure because again, Chiefs. I want to show this again. Chiefs Kingdom for Life. That's my young lady Chief fan who's watching on Twitch. Great gal, and I have lots of respect for her because she knows her team, and she lives in. I want to say it's Idaho or Utah. It's Idaho or Utah, and okay. Okay, folks, I'm gonna bring on somebody here, and this gentleman is a Cowboys fan, and him and I have had some goings back and forth, but I'm gonna bring him on, and I want to talk with him here on my show. I'm adding him. He dropped. Okay, he dropped. Maybe we'll get him back. Okay, we'll see if he comes back. But again, if you want to, thank you there. And again, it's Montana. It's Montana. That's the young lady, the Chiefs fan. I had a Cowboy fan that was backstage, but he popped out. Maybe he'll come back. And we'll see. Now we have had our differences on the other show. And Anna Diaz is thank you, Anna, for being here. Again, if you are watching, Kurt, okay, Kurtz, thank you. I get it. Kurtz left because he's in the Sneaky G show. I get it, Kurtz. Come back if there's still time, Kurtz. You can come on. Kurtz is on with the Sneaky G show. Again, you can see his moniker that with Dak Prescott. And again, Kurtz is a Cowboys fan. Love to have him talk on the show as well. And Matt, 72007, thank you for being there. Yeah, when the Raiders play the Cowboys, it is usually a good game. It is a good game. And Kurtz, this is the comment. I'm just showing them. I got to show up. Hopefully, now Kurtz is in the Sneaky G show right now, so that's why he dropped sync. So if I still am on my show if he comes back, we'll have him on. And again, hopefully my young Chief fan will come on because again, a lot of respect for her. She knows all about her team. And that's a damn good question, Jimmy Farrell. I think that the Padres are going to give the Dodgers a run for their money. I think that the Padres are going to give the Dodgers a run for their money. Raiders Cowboys will always be divided by an index card. Great words from Oakland Raider Savage. Savage, you got the link, right? No, I don't like the brown uniforms on the Padres. That I don't like. I actually liked when they went to they had like the newer, the blue uniforms. Savage, hopefully you can come on as well. I didn't like the brown uniforms, the brown and yellow. I didn't like it. Honestly, I didn't. Now I do have. Oh, there she is. Great. Well, we are going to be joined by my awesome young lady friend, the Chiefs fan. And are you ready, hon? Yeah, because I'm going to introduce you to everybody out here in Raider Nation. She's ready to come on. So there you go. This is Chiefs for Life. Give a welcome to her, and you can say your name or you can say just Chiefs for Life. That's up to you. But this is my young lady friend from Montana. How you doing tonight, darling?
I'm doing good.
Now, what brings you on the show? You're waiting for Sneaky G2, and you figured you spend some time with me.
Yeah.
I like that. Now, I got to ask you because I haven't had a chance to since we had from the draft last. And let me get this comment done so we can have your name show up. Okay. And again, Chiefs for Life. Introduce yourself to everybody out here. Again, lots of Raider fans here, but this young lady is awesome. So don't mess with my young lady because she is awesome. So and you don't want to have a pissed off captain around doing it. Go ahead and give an introduction and how you became a Chiefs fan, things like that, so people will be able to respect you for you.
Okay, so I'm like 15. I was born in 2005. Became a Chiefs fan like when I was born because my mom was she was like a 49ers fan, but when Joe Montana moved to the Chiefs, she moved with him and was a Chiefs fan ever since. And so I was raised in the kingdom.
Okay. And notice she says the kingdom, okay? She knows. She knows it's Chiefs Kingdom. Raider Nation. You don't have to worry about that. She knows already. It's Steelers country, by the way. You know, for those that go back, it's not nation. But it's Chiefs Kingdom. And that's why I respect this young lady because she knows about her team. She talks well about her team. And she's been a real fan since Montana was there. And I got to respect that. So, again, now I didn't get a chance to ask you this the last time. How did you feel about, this? I mean, I'm not rubbing it in, but how did you feel about that Super Bowl matchup? That was horrible. I was rooting for KC.
Rough. I've like had a lot of stuff going on before the Super Bowl, so that just like made it worse.
Okay, now I have to ask. Now, where you're at in Montana, there are mostly Bronco fans out there.
Yeah.
So yeah, you had it rough. Okay, so hopefully, and again, this young lady is she's on the track team, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes,
correct?
track, softball, basketball, and volleyball.
So she's a young stud in the making. So I got to ask, okay, when you are so awesome and you get all of these scholarships, what school would you like to go to if you had your druthers and somebody gave you a scholarship, either athletically or otherwise? Where would you like to go to school?
Texas Tech or Gonzaga.
Texas Tech, because that's where Mahomes went.
Yeah, and I just like followed them after because they're like a good team and stuff. So I'll admit I'm a Texas Tech fan because of Mahomes, but I'm not a Chiefs fan because of Mahomes.
I got you. We already explained that. Now, why the Zags?
Because I live like close, obviously, because I'm in Spokane right now on spring break, and I just like their school and how nice and stuff it is.
Okay, and see, you're getting some love. Will Carley, who is the young gentleman that's in the Dominican Republic, good-looking kid, by the way. I know him. Now, how old are you?
Me, 15.
Yeah. You might be a little old. I think Will is either 13 or 14, but he's worth the wait. He's worth the wait. Okay, he's a good-looking Hispanic gentleman. So. I'll try to get you guys hooked up talking to each other. And he's on Twitch too. Will, Chiefs for Life is on Twitch, so you guys got to check each other out on Twitch. Got to follow me on Twitch as well, honey. I need more followers.
I do.
Okay, please do. So you want to go to Texas Tech or Gonzaga? I got to ask, and I was rooting for Gonzaga last night, but I tell you what, Baylor just went and just blew them the hell out. I mean, from jump. What were your thoughts on the game last night?
It was rough, obviously, but to say that the Super Bowl and March Madness in 1 year, that's rough.
It was rough. Now, do you watch baseball?
I do.
Who's your team in baseball?
I like the Mariners and the Royals, but I'm more of a Royals fan.
Oh, okay. And Will is 14, so he's only a year younger than you. He's only a year younger than Will. Get with this young lady, okay? Talk to her on Twitch, and and Jimmy Farrell says, "Easy, Captain. This is not the dating game. I can do what I want because I know both of these young folks. So there you go. I can do what I want, okay." And yes, and see, Mike gave your name away. It's Regan.
Yeah.
It's not Reagan. It's not the young lady on The Exorcist who turns her head around. Okay, it's Regan. Okay, so there you go. And you don't turn your head around, at least not on purpose. Okay. Have you ever seen The Exorcist, by the way?
I don't think I have yet.
I would wait, and again, if you've seen scary movies nowadays, they are really graphic.
Yeah.
This one isn't really graphic, but it's still definitely of adult natured. Wait until you are at least up there, like maybe 17. For me, do it for me, okay?
Okay.
Say you can't watch The Exorcist until you're at least 17. So you got at least 2 more years to go. Now, I got to ask you again, Regan. With the Mariners, do you follow? Are you following baseball? And no. Jimmy Farrell wants you to watch it. No, Jimmy, she can't watch it until she's 17. Jimmy Farrell is a great guy, but he's a pain in my ass. Okay. How are the Mariners going to do out in that division? Because again, that's a hell of a division because you got the A's, sure. You got the Astros, you got the Mariners, and I'm missing. Oh, who's that fourth team out there?
Good question.
I forget. The Angels. Yeah, the Angels.
Yes.
Yeah, the Angels are good there too. So the Mariners. I mean, the last time I remember the Mariners being really good was a while ago. So hopefully that they will be there. But I'll tell you what I'm gonna do as well. I'm gonna bring on. And folks, I don't want to hear anybody saying anything, but I got great kids.
What's up, WTF?
What's up, guys?
I got great kids that are on this show, and like I said, Regan knows her Chiefs. WTF knows his Washington football team. I didn't say the R word. I did not say the R word. But I wanted. Now WTF's been on the show once before as well. But these young lady and gentlemen like to watch one of my other buddies on the Northeast Streaming Sports Network. So I bid them, like I said, I have respect for them because they are sports fans that know what the hell they're talking about. And I even get on. I definitely try to watch my language when I'm on with them. So again, great to have you guys on. Now I got Kurtz back on as well. Should we bring Kurtz on too? Oh no, he dropped again.
Before you bring anybody on, so I just called Philly because I reset my whole YouTube because I couldn't stream on it, like blocked me or something. So I had to get a whole new YouTube. And he called me. He was like, Captain Jack's live. And I'm like, oh, because I have anybody followed. So I had to go follow everybody back. And I wrote down a list. And then someone threw out the list. But I want to say that I think you shout me out in the beginning of the show. That's what Philly said, or Michael said. Yeah. But I appreciate that.
Yeah, I did. I shouted you out. I shouted Chiefs for Life out because, again, young people who I respect. And the other thing is, folks, if you are, quote, unquote, older than these folks, they don't have an aversion to cameras and they don't have an aversion to being on. It's the younger generation. I see that. And even us old dudes can hang for a little while with the young folks that are there. And like I said, Regan at 15, the stud track player, the softball player. Now, Regan, I will say this: when you're looking for an agent, when you become a star, think of me because I want to represent an athlete in this way and I will only take whatever the regular percentages for an advocate. I won't, but I can tell you what, when you're a star, that the 10 to 15% or whatever it is will still be a good bunch of money, which I will enjoy having. So I want to do that. Same for you, WTF. When you become famous as a broadcaster, you can bring me on as well, and we can do that. Do a tag team there as well. Now, before I, Regan, you got anything else you wanted to say to the folks here?
I don't think so.
And I'm not going to make you say anything out the door, like the other gentleman that said. And good for him. Good for him. You don't have to say that for me. You can espouse your team, and you can say something positive about your team out the door as well.
Oh, okay.
Before, I like the hair.
Oh,
I
thank
do.
you.
It looks good.
I noticed it. I saw the green tint.
Yeah.
I did teal for my softball team.
There you go. Now I got to ask, what's your batting average?
I don't. That's a good question. I don't know that I've ever really looked at it.
You got to know these things. I want to know. I want to know your batting average. I want to know how many RBIs you've had, how many times you've hit well in hit run situations. I want all your positives. And by the way, I'm also on defensive stats. So if you make a lot of errors, you're going to have to make sure you're honest about that as well. So I want to know everything.
Okay. I'll keep track.
The next time you're on, I want to hear about it.
Okay.
Okay. Regan, thanks again for coming on, hon, and appreciate you being here.
Thank you for having me.
All right. You take care, hon. We'll see you on the next show.
Yep. See you
All
there.
right. That's my girl. That's Regan. And she is you are a wonderful young lady, and I thank you for being here. That's great. That's great. And WTF again, WTF is in the Chicago area, correct?
Yep.
Okay. And now I didn't get a chance to. Now I asked Regan this, but why is it? Oh, okay. The Jimmy Farrell is telling me that my Phillies have not actually lost yet. They're only down 8-4 with 2 outs in the bottom of the ninth. I'm thinking. So now WTF? Are you? Oh no, you're a Sox fan, right?
Cubs, baby.
Cubs. Okay. Well, see, Cubs I can respect as well. He's going to get. Yep, there you go. He's getting his shirt out. Would you be coming out? Even though. Oh, wait a second. Wait, I got to ask. Is the Washington team coming to Vegas this year?
I know we play. I think so.
Okay. Check that, because I think that, because I know the Raiders go to Dallas. I know that the Eagles go to I think the Raiders go to DC, because I think the Giants and the Eagles are going to Vegas, and I think the Raiders are going to DC and to Dallas. So yeah, so if you meet me out in DC for the Raiders game, if you're now with your father or mom, okay. Again, I obviously I got to make sure all things are taken care of there. But if you ever want to go out to a Raider game in Vegas in 4 years, with parental consent, same thing for Regan. I see Regan still backstage. Make sure that you are with your parents, and I'll be making sure that I will take y'all around and show you with all of the folks within Raider Nation to make sure you guys have a good time. Now, WTF, and I want to say my buddy Hollywood. If you guys don't know who Hollywood is, check out Hollywood Raider, another one of the great super fans we have here, who was just in Vegas this past weekend, and definitely great to see him. Okay, Phillies lost. There you go. So, how are the Cubs doing, WTF? I got to ask.
So, I don't know if we won. So, I'm not huge on baseball, right? I'll follow it. I'll watch some games, but I'm not I don't know the roster. All I know is I like Chris Bryant. And I think we have Rizzo. I don't know. Yeah, we do. I know the last time I checked, we play the Bruins tonight. And we lost 4-0. So we're 3-2. Yeah.
Okay. Now, because I'm telling you, because maybe Sneaky might not ask you, but like I was telling Regan, you need to have your stats because I'm gonna ask you questions, and you need to be up on it. So just you gotta be ready for it. Got to be ready for it. Okay. This is I got another person backstage. Well, Carson, I see you. I will get you on in just a little bit because I'm sure Mike said he was going to get a Carolina fan on talking about the trade. So I'm sure this is from one of those people that did that. WTF? I got to ask again. So bone up on your baseball and your hockey. I'm thinking, what is it? Is it the Caps or is it the Blackhawks?
It's the Blackhawks.
Okay. Well, then remind me, and one of these days I will wear my Bobby Hull Blackhawks jersey on a show because I got all these jerseys that I keep telling people about. So I will make sure that I send a picture out to you saying, hey, got a lot of respect for Bobby Hull there. And again, to you, WTF, out the door. You can say whatever you want to all of the fans here that are out here with Raider Nation and otherwise. What's your best out the door, brother?
So I did have a question for you in Raider Nation. Is who do you want in the draft?
I because the draft is such a crapshoot. I really don't have a particular gotta have. And the reason why I say that is because the Raiders are picking at 17 and there's so much talent on the board. I just want to say I like to have like a couple different views. I'd like to have like either a great edge, another edge person or another linebacker like Karamoa Owasu Karamoa out of Notre Dame. I think Micah Parsons is going to be off the board by then, but I would love to him if he would drop to 17. But there's okay, Homer. Hang on, Homer. Let me put the link up here. Hang on a second, Homer. There's your link. There you go. There's your link, Homer. It's in YouTube. But again, I want to see the a defensive standout for the Raiders because again we're good offensively, but we need to turn the defense around, and that's why when I was talking with Ed Winchell today, he said, "Hey, what do you think the record for the Raiders are going to be right now, based upon what we have right now?" I said, "At worst, 10-7." Because I think with a better defense, we're going to win at least 2 more games. They were 8-8 last year, so I said at a bottom line, the Raiders should be 10-7. Will it be enough to make the playoffs? We'll see. And Matt Marinovich says it as well. We still need to address free safety. I agree with that, but that's people that you can get in the draft, and maybe that's that tweener guy, who could play strong and have him come into the box. But we need a defensive standout. But again, we also need, and this is something I will say, the Raiders need to draft a quarterback this year so that they can start grooming him. Where they get him, I don't know. But that's my – I know it's not maybe what you wanted, but I like position groups vice people because, again, you can't be hooked on a name. You got to be hooked on a couple different things. Who do you want? And then I'll let you go with that.
So, like you said, I don't have a particular person. To me, I think our defense is set. I mean, you could always add pieces, and make pieces better. Blackhawks did win.
There you go. I put that on there just for you.
Yep. But I would like to get O-line. Either O-line, maybe a tight end. I think it just plays out on. Listen, I don't care who we pick. For me, I think with us making the playoffs last year, I think a lot of Washington fans have that respect for Ron Rivera that if he picks, I mean, he doesn't go out wild, but if he picks a guy who he thinks is going to be good, I mean, I'm going to trust Ron Rivera because he's my head coach, and I think Ron Rivera proved everybody last year that he was going to be a great coach, and he is a leader, on and off the field, especially in the locker room. So honestly, I just have hope in him, and that's all I got to worry about.
Okay, well, and then that's a good answer. WTF, thanks for coming on there, shipmate. Again, get with me. Do the YouTube things about, and I think you're following me on Twitch. Hope you do that. Fill all your people. I want to get some more Twitchers out there so I can start doing things as well. But again, thank you for coming on the show. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you for having me on. See you, Cap.
All right, you take care.
You too.
All right, and I'm gonna bring on a new person to the crowd. I got Carolina Carson in the house. Carson, how you doing there, shipmate? Welcome to the show. And
Thanks for having me.
I know that Mike says, dude, you got to be on Captain Jack's show because he wants to talk about the trade. I got to talk to you about the trade, brother. I got to talk to you about the trade. Are you happy? Are you sad? Are you ecstatic? Are you pissed? What's going on here?
I'm pretty happy. I wasn't at first, but I think I'm more developing into liking him. I mean, you got to think Sam Darnold was not a good situation with the Jets. Adam Gase, not a great defense, not a great line. He didn't have a lot of weapons around him. It's hard to succeed in a place like that. I'm not saying Carolina is going to benefit him any more than the Jets did, but he's got a better head coach, better weapons around him, better defense, and if we work on our O-line, we'll have a better O-line around. So I don't know if he's going to be our franchise guy. He might be, he might not be, but we'll see how it plays out.
Okay. But and I think that Carolina did well getting a good young quarterback who really just was. If the Jets would have built around him in New York, they would have been a lot better. He's not a bad quarterback. I mean, I think he's got 3 years, maybe.
3.
Okay. Yeah. So again, he's got the tools to be a good quarterback for Carolina. But what he doesn't have, he didn't go to an easy division.
Yeah.
And again, the issue with Carolina has always been, they're in the same division as the fake Pirates, because I won't say what their name. I call them the fake Pirates because I can't stand. I live here.
Do it. I can't freaking stand them.
There you go. I live in Tampa. They're the fake Pirates to me. But you also got Nollins. Now, Nollins you might be able to surpass depending upon what they do at quarterback. Okay, if Winston is their quarterback, or if they're going to bring in the multifaceted kid. I think Winston's going to be their quarterback, at least according to their coach, and they're going to use the other guy. I can't remember his name. The Mr. Versatility in the same
Taysom
way.
Hill.
Thank you, Taysom Hill. In the same way that they did use him. So the Saints are not bad. They've lost a lot of people in the offseason as well. You can go past the Saints. I think you can be a better team than the Falcons. You got McCaffrey as that wonderful presence there as long as he stays injury-free or relatively injury-free.
Yeah.
What the question is did Carolina improve on the O-line and with their receivers in order to give Darnold some help there?
I mean, we need to work on our offensive line still. Our offensive line is not 100% set. I think we need to look for offensive linemen in the draft. Maybe draft Rashawn Slater. If Penei Sewell falls, maybe him. But I think our wide receivers are good right now. But, I mean, because with the additions of Dan Arnold at tight end and David Moore at wide receiver 2 or 3, I mean, I think we have one of the most underrated receiving corps in the NFL.
And you got Robbie Anderson, so he's going to have that familiarity with Darnold there.
Yeah.
The question is making sure that you keep Darnold clean, which is one of the problems he had with in New York, because they didn't build around him in New York. But Based upon things right now, you picked up Darnold. What have you picked up in free agency, and who have you lost in free agency?
We lost Curtis Samuel, obviously, went to the Washington football team. That was a big loss on the wide receiver part. We picked up a couple of defensive players. We picked up Denzel Perryman. We picked up Hassan Reddick. We just picked up, what is his name? Gosh. I think his name is Martez Ivy.
Okay.
I think he played for the Patriots in 2019. Then he went off to, I think, another smaller league. We picked up another cornerback, Rashawn Melvin, and who's the other? And then Dan Arnold and David Moore as our wide receivers, and that's about all our major pickups.
Okay. Well, again, as I told the other young, and you're not a youngin, but the other young folks that are you're definitely younger. Okay. And you got your stuff in one sock as well. You know what's going on, and I appreciate that. I love to have everybody that come on here that know about the team, and don't be a stranger, because because I love to have fans from other folks. Now, with the accent, where are you? Are you in the Carolinas itself?
Yeah, I'm from North Carolina.
Okay. Now I got to ask, what are your views on the retirement of Williams and the pickup of Davis as the basketball coach up at UNC?
Williams hit hard, especially because, he's been with them for countless number of years now. And, won us 3 championships, won us a couple ACC championships. But, I think I'm not saying he's going to do I don't think he's going to do as good as Roy Williams, but I think he's a good substitute for him.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a hell of a coach. I'll admit this. I'm a Tar Heel fan in basketball because of Dean Smith. And I've always been a fan of the Tar Heels because of Dean Smith. Can't stand Duke, but I do admire Mike Krzyzewski. I know that's kind of weird to say. Can't stand Duke, but I love Krzyzewski as far as being the coach that he is. Okay, it's kind of like I went to Florida, and I can't stand the Seminoles, but I used to like Bobby Bowden. So I can take the coach out of the equation. Screw the Seminoles, but Bobby Bowden was a great coach. So again, can't stand Duke, like Krzyzewski, admire him. I have always liked the Tar Heels. They don't play my Gators a lot, so I didn't have to really worry about that. But can't stand Kentucky because I have to see Kentucky at least twice a year. So again, Carson, thank you for coming in. Appreciate you bringing your highlights. Come on in anytime to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, hit me up, like the show, subscribe, and all that good things. And don't be a stranger. We definitely want to have you back on again.
All right.
Thanks again, Carson. You take care.
All right. You too.
All right. That was Carolina Carson, man. That's awesome. And without further ado, and he might be the last person on the show tonight, depending upon what's going on, I bring to you, and he's waiting to come in here, I bring to you Mini Max.
Hey, what's up, guys? How y'all doing?
There you go. Mini Max, how you doing there, brother? Good to hear from you.
It's good hearing from you, bro. How are you, man? You said you're doing all right. Hey, dude, where'd you get those kids from? Aren't they supposed to be in bed?
Be nice. There is a gentleman that does shows on the Northeast Streaming Sports Network. And a lot of the younger generation go on his show. And I go on his show out of respect to show, mutual support. And I have had some tiffs with a couple of the younger kids. And so I was shall we say, a not so popular person with the Dallas folks. I will just say that. And we had on one of them tonight but he dropped out because he went back on to Sneaky's show. But again, I respect the kids that know about the sports, okay? And if they know about their sports and they can talk about it, and they're not kids as far as their age and they can talk sports, I'm going to talk sports with them. Because again, you're on the show.
I have
Savage is
kids.
on the show.
I
Yeah,
have kids on my show. I'm just
I
joking.
got you. Okay, I just wanted to be
Right.
sure. I just
saw
wanted to be sure.
one was yawning, and I was like, wait a minute. Is he supposed to be asleep?
Well, and the thing is, he's on Central Time because he's in Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago.
So,
He's
he's on Central Time. So yeah, that's the Washington fan, WTF. Really good kid too.
Yeah.
So I've been lucky tonight. I've had on Positive Philly out of Philly. I had Regan on, who is the Chiefs fan, wonderful young lady. WTF, who is the Washington fan. And then we just had on Carson, who that was the first time I've ever heard from Carson. And obviously Will Carley, who was on earlier from the Dominican Republic. So we've had on five young folks tonight. But you know what? They're talking sports with me, and I do that. I want everybody on here. So if you want more older folks, you got to come on as well. That the kids will come on anytime because
they're growing up in this broadcasting age. They're TikTok videos. I mean, Sophia, she does all that too, man.
Oh
yeah,
boy,
they're not shy at all, man. At
yeah.
all.
I don't do
It's
TikTok.
fun.
Yeah.
I totally appreciate what you're doing because, funny enough, I'm trying to schedule a show with the Raider Puppet and some kids that have been on my channel. Little J, Baby Superman, Violet. I'm gonna reach back out to her. Let's see who else. I had a couple other kids on my list, but yeah. Also, no, it's cool. Like Violator says, plant the seeds. Generation Next. I know that there are teams of other fans, but hey, man, a lot of what happens on social media now and in the parking lots at the tailgates and whatnot started, in Oakland. So it's kind of cool to help out that Raider fans are helping out these other kids from other team fan bases. So that's good job.
I got you. Yeah, well, I said, and the fact that they come on my show now, these are the folks that come on my show now. I will say this. A lot of people that on the other show, if I get on, I get the shut up, old man, and go to bed, old man, so that kind of pisses me off. I'll admit that kind of pisses me off. So what I've learned what I will do the next time I go on Sneaky Show is, how on StreamYard you have private chat and you also have the chat that's on YouTube. I will just ignore the private chat and even ignore the chat on YouTube because, again, they're out to goad me. And you know that I get a little pissed off.
That's easy. It's not that hard.
Yeah, I can get pissed off on people goading me. So I won't. I'm not going to look at the private chat anymore. I'm not going to look at the YouTube chat. I'm just going to talk to the people and wait backstage and just twiddle my thumbs until I get on. So this way I avoid conflict. But having said that, Mini Max, what are your words of wisdom tonight for the Ask Captain Jack show?
Man, I was supposed to go on Bear's show, but his youngin needed the computer to study, so I came over here to mess around with you. But I don't have any words.
Oh, so I was the backup plan.
Me. Yeah, you know how it goes, Captain. I'm gonna put you in the back a little bit.
Yeah. You aight, but you ain't my first choice. But you aight. I'll hang out with you.
I always come on his show. I've never been on his show. Man, quit getting your feelings hurt. All right.
No, I'm not crying. I actually am.
No, yeah, you all rubbing. Oh man, Homer, he went on Bear show and I'm second fiddle.
Yeah, and I didn't say F you yet, so you know that.
But you did drop the F bomb, boy. I heard that earlier, man. I was like, oh.
It was definitely unintentional, and I will probably hear about it from as long as my people over at Northeast Streaming Sports. I don't drop it all the. I don't drop it all the time anymore.
Right.
I don't drop it all the time anymore. So I do try. Normally I drop it when I'm pissed off with electronics or technology. It's a technology thing. I get really pissed off when it comes to technology. But I want to ask you because Ed Winchell asked me, Homer, and I'm gonna turn it around. I'm gonna ask you.
I knew Ed would look just like that. I said, watch. Ed's one of them old white guys with long blonde, gray hair. I knew he would look just like that. Anyways,
Well,
go ahead.
what's wrong with people with gray hair, man? What's
Saying, man,
what's wrong?
you know, you look a lot cooler than he does. I'll just say that.
I tell you what, Ed is a super awesome, nice guy. Because
I like Ed.
I know Ed personally. He is a died true in the soul type of guy.
I just like to mess with him because we're like polar opposites. You know, I try to stay positive, and he's always negative, Nancy. I mean, ultimately though, if you, I don't mean to. We're all realists in my mind, right? Some of us are just a little more pessimistic, and some are a little more optimistic. But we're all trying to be realists, you know. So no disrespect, but you know, Ed definitely has a strong opinion. And Ed showed up in my broadcast last night, and it said Mexico edition, right? And he pops in there. What's all this Spanish? I can't understand any. And I'm like, dude, it said it in the title, man. We got a translator, man. Sit down, buckle up, and be quiet. And he's like, hasta la bye-bye. I'm like, oh, man.
He said that on my show tonight again. He said hasta la bye-bye.
Oh, Ed, man. No, thanks for showing up in the broadcast last night, hanging out, and then leaving the comments in the comment section. I appreciate your support, man.
Yeah, and again, so I'm going to plead. I'm going to plead that I was actually watching the game and I forgot. So,
man, come on, man.
I forgot, but I'm honest about it. I'm honest.
You're supposed to put it on your phone and let it play and put it on mute.
Yeah, I forgot, but I'm not lying to you. You know, I would never lie to you, Homer. I would never. I would never lie to you.
I don't show up to all your shows.
Yeah.
So I understand how it goes.
What I will do is this is
Tell you
that
what, you can give me that that number 12 jersey back there. That'll make it all better.
Hell no.
Well, okay. I was just letting you know.
I tell you what you can do. When you get a jersey, I'll give you the number to the guy that mounted it, and it only costs you like $300. Or I saw that you got an entry in my prize. One of the entries is I think it's a gift certificate for like a reduced price of that. I think that's one of the prizes is like $50 off or something on mounting. So that's one of the prize. I got to check to see if that's on the prize wheel.
Hey, that's cool because I still got that Derek Carr jersey that DK gave me in Vegas for the home opener. So that's cool. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I got Kurtz backstage. Now, would you like to talk with Kurtz with me as two Raider fans? Kurtz.
Being put in the corner in the back. Like,
no, nobody puts baby in the corner. Okay.
Whoa. Hold on.
I'm bringing on again. This is Kurtz. He is a Cowboys fan. I'm bringing him on now. Kurtz, how you doing, brother? And welcome to the show.
Jack?
How you doing, sir? Welcome to the show.
Yeah, thanks. I'm good. How about you?
I'm good. How you doing tonight?
I'm good. I just came off Sneaky show. Kind of had a little bit of debate.
Yeah. So don't tell me because I'm gonna go on Sneaky. Yeah. Since I got you, and again, I want to introduce, and again, this is Kurtz. He is a Dallas fan. He is a very staunch Dallas fan, and he will tell you about it. And again, the one thing I like about Kurtz is that he does know his history of the Cowboys as well, because he told me, correctly, by the way, who the first Cowboy was to wear the number 88. Now, granted, I thought the year was wrong, which is why. No. Kurtz, who was the first person to wear the number 88 in Dallas?
He was a kicker, right?
Yeah, he was a punter.
My bad. You put me on the spot right there. My bad. I lost my train of thought.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, but
no, you're good, man. You're good.
But you knew it. You knew.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the reason why I say that is because that there are Cowboys fans that don't know that they think that the first 88 was like they think that the first real 88 of note was Drew Pearson, which is true. That was the first famous 88 because he was the person that that caught the very first Hail Mary, which was in a playoff game in Minnesota from my man Roger Staubach. So Drew Pearson was the first 88, and a lot of people thought it was they might say Michael Irvin, or they might say it was that other dude that's no
Des
longer
Bryant.
on the team. That that's not even worth the salt. But you knew who it was.
Yeah.
So I'll give you that. I just knew that it was before the '70s, and that's why I said there's got to have been. And I was right. There was somebody to wear that number in the mid '60s, and it was the punter. So we both were right. We both were right.
His name's Colin Ridgway.
There you go, Ridgway. There you go.
Yeah.
I
knew it started with the I knew it started with the C, but I just couldn't put my
right. And the fact is that you knew about it, which is good. So, I appreciate that. Now I got you on the show, and again, I will be providing that things go well for me. I will be going out to Dallas. I know that Mini Max here will be out in Dallas again for the game this year as well.
Oh yeah, I'm going to that game.
So
we're going to be tailgating there and everything, man.
Yeah, Kurt's
Raider
again.
Nation is invading Dallas.
Oh yeah.
Kurt, be sure to come on by with your folks. Be sure to come on by with your folks, and you can meet us both, myself and Mini Max, who will now Mini Max. You're going to be Mini Max at that tailgate. You're going to be your other alter ego. Okay, so if you see who that is, look for that guy.
All right.
Okay, so he will probably be known as Raider Homer at that tailgate, but he also is known as Mini Max. He's schizophrenic, but he's schizophrenic in a good way.
Yeah,
hey, it's funny because it's true.
It's gonna be nice going to games now. I kind of missed it.
Yeah. So I got to ask now, because we didn't really get a chance to talk earlier.
Yeah, my bad. I had to go eat.
Oh, no worries.
Yeah.
I want to hear what Dallas has done in the offseason, and there's no better person to ask than an actual Cowboys fan.
Yeah.
So give us the rundown of what Dallas has done in the offseason.
I mean, we've been looking at a lot of Falcons players, I think, because we have Dan Quinn as our defensive coordinator, and he's been the defensive coordinator for both teams. Oh, the head coach for the Falcons, my bad. I don't really get it because the Falcons defense isn't really that good. We sang my bad if I pronounce his name wrong.
Keanu Neal.
Yeah,
and
that's him.
I know him because he played for Florida. I'm a Gator, and he's a fantastic defensive back.
Yeah, I remember when he trucked Derrick Henry. Oof, he stopped him there.
There you go.
He's gonna be a nice addition to the team.
Savage. Come on, Savage. You gotta be faster.
But I mean, I think overall, I think the draft is gonna help us a lot. I mean, we haven't really made that much big of a impact in free agency, I would say, because I mean we've only signed him and a couple other players.
Hey, but you got Amari Cooper. Woo!
Yeah.
Now what are your thoughts on them trading Gallup? Now is that a proposed trade, or has that become official yet?
For Stephon Gilmore? Or
I saw that there was, now I don't know whether it was people that were projecting a trade of Michael Gallup or if that has actually taken place yet. Was that a projected trade during the draft that these draft nicks are talking about? Because again, you got Michael Gallup, you got CeeDee Lamb, and then you got some guy who drops a lot of passes that used to play for the Raiders, and you got to pay dropsies.
Yeah,
and you got to pay all these guys, and I think that Gallup is actually worth the money.
Yeah.
Whereas I don't think Amari is worth the money that he is making right now. CD obviously is on a rookie contract and is worth the pennies. So, what are your thoughts on trading Michael Gallup for somebody of worth?
I mean, I like Michael Gallup, but I mean, sometimes when under pressure, he'll just drop passes, which has, I think, cost us a few touchdowns touchdowns that could have led to victories in our games. But I mean, I'd be down to trade him. I mean, he doesn't really make that much. I mean, even though his name is Michael Gallup and everyone's like, oh, he's so underrated. I'm personally I'm 50-50 on him, I would say.
Okay. So what's now if Kurtz is the general manager and he gets the chance to talk to Jerry Jones in his ear, okay? You and Jerry are tight, okay?
Yeah.
And you bypass his stupid son, okay? And you're talking with Jerry Jones, and that other Jones is out of the room, probably taking a dump somewhere. Who do you tell Jerry Jones that you want in the first round? Do you trade up to that pick that maybe the Falcons are willing to give away at number 4, or what do you want?
I mean, I think we're good at 10 because I don't really think anyone else is going to trade up their picks. Unless we give him like a bunch of like future draft picks, current ones, I think we're good right now. But if I had to pick someone, it'd be Patrick Surtain or what's his name? Hold on, give me a second. Yeah,
Okay.
Patrick Surtain or Caleb Farley.
Linebacker.
One of those two.
Well, Parson might be available.
Yeah,
At 10 too.
I'd like to have him.
Or Kyle
But
Pitts.
I-
If we
but
get,
I-
if we
again-
can, oh yeah, go ahead, bro. My bad.
my bad. He's talking to you.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm interrupted. I'm
Well,
sorry.
if I don't really see it, but if Kyle Pitts does drop at 10, I would like if Dallas would get him because I mean we do need a tight end.
Yeah, I tell you what, if Kyle Pitts lands in your lap, and again, I'm biased. I
Yeah,
will tell you why I'm biased because I'm a Gator. But I will say this: Kyle Pitts is the best offensive weapon in this draft, bar none. Bar none. He's the best offensive weapon going in this draft. He is a wonderful receiver who is huge. He is like an embodiment of the receiver skills in a tight end body, and you can use him in
Yeah.
both. And if you get a chance to get him at 10, you would be lucky. I don't think he's going to drop.
yeah, me neither. Yeah, unless something miracle happens, and like you
Yeah.
said, we could trade up for him. But I mean, I don't really see Jerry doing that because we need defensive players really bad.
Yeah, and see, Matt Marinovich said this as well. He don't think that Pitts is going to go that far. And again, you'd have to trade up to get him.
Yeah,
Okay, so you want Surtain, and I think that obviously pedigree with his father being an NFL All-Pro is fantastic. The Cowboys definitely need help in their secondary because I can't even recall any of the guys like Owuzuke or
something like that.
yeah, I mean, that's the only corner that I even remember. And Dallas needs help in their secondary. Now, they're good at their linebackers, providing that the kids stay healthy. And they've been good on their defensive front when Marinelli was there, but Marinelli left, and they haven't been as good. I don't know. Now, has Quinn been there last year, and he's there again this year? Or did they have him, when did they pick up Quinn as their defensive guy?
I mean, we had Mike Nolan, but I don't like Mike Nolan. I think it's like at least I think it's an upgrade, if I should say, because
Oh,
we did get a lot of people because they've worked with him and they're like, oh, okay, I've worked with this guy, I like this guy, I'm gonna sign with this team. With Mike Nolan, no one liked him. like straight up, I think one of the players came out and said they didn't like playing under Mike Nolan.
Yeah.
I mean, he would just make dumb I don't know, I don't even know how to explain it, but that defense was ferocious.
Well, then we know all about that because we had Paul Gunther as our defensive coordinator, partner. So trust me, there we know all about a crappy defensive coordinator. Kurtz, I'm gonna leave you with that. I'm gonna talk with Big Mac at the end of the show. Thank you for coming on, and I'll see you over at Sneaky Show in a little bit as well. But thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Don't be a stranger. Come on, brother. Talk sports anytime you want.
My meeting you, Minimax. You too, Captain. You guys have a nice night.
Hey, go Raiders.
I got Cowboys, yeah.
My bad. Also,
peace out.
Arlington.
All right. Take care, Kurtz. We'll see you, brother.
Hey, Savage. So I just realized that I was telling you to get your YouTube channel up and going, and you comment on YouTube with your YouTube channel. Man.
There you go. And welcome to Share Bear, who's over here on YouTube as well. I guess I don't know how many people like the show or dislike the show because I think I took that off where you can't tell what the numbers are anymore. I think I did that with my settings a little while ago. I don't know whether you can see it, but if you haven't liked the show, shame on you. If you like what you hear, let me know. So I'd like to see that as well because we got Mini Max on. He's going to be my guest until I end the show. And not that I'm pushing him out by any stretch because I do want to hear from him because I didn't get a chance to hear from him. Again, what do you think the Raiders' record is going to be this year, Max, and why? Mini Max, not Max, because there's Big Max and Mini Max. I would never say that that's Max, so that's Mini Max. Go ahead, Mini Max.
I'm gonna go with 11-6 because that's what I'm always right around there. 11-6. It was 10-6 because. First of all, Captain Jack in the Raider Invasion podcast, we did the predictions. You were like, I don't like doing predictions. It's full of crap. And I mean, you're right. You know what I mean? But I'm saying 11-6 because that's a mark that we need to be able to hit if we want to consistently make the playoffs. We have to be able to get those 11 wins. We're in a division with the Chargers with an up-and-coming quarterback, of course, Patrick Mahomes, and the Broncos. They're no slouches either. Every time we play them, man, they give us headaches. So, we got to get those 11 wins, get in the playoffs, and we got to start winning in the division. But so I'll say 11-6. I like the angle that we're taking, the way that we're going. It was sad to see Hudson go, as well as Gabe Jackson, but I knew that they were clearing the cap space to get ready to sign Colton Miller. I said that on the Only Nation podcast with Raider Ladybug and T3 Raider Facts. I was talking about that, a while back. I knew they were going to do that. And so that's what they did. They're going younger. You look at these contracts, man, they're going younger. They want to be able to re-sign that 2019 draft class and whoever in this free agency class that performs. Man, look, I like what they're doing. I've been a Raider fan for a long time, and I've never seen the Raiders have a plan like this, except for when Al was around. You know what I mean? But what do you say?
Well, Savage said that he's walking out the door and listening to me because that's great. Thank you there, Savage. But I will put Matt back on because Matt wants to know who you think we're going to be taking at 17.
Me?
Yeah. Now, okay, so you could do this twice. You could do it as Minimax, and then you can change your pick as Homer. So you have the opportunity to do it twice. So, but he's asking Minimax this time.
I haven't done the research yet. In fact, I need to start doing the research because we'll be doing draft shows, for the next fucking month. Sorry. But look, I'm just gonna go with position. We need obviously a tackle on offense. We need a free safety. Probably need some linebackers. You know what I mean? You can never have enough linebackers. So I would say if that kid doesn't fall, the linebacker, we're gonna go with an offensive tackle. It's gonna be. I think that they had this one kid. I forgot. Let me see. T3 had a nice little write up of this kid's name.
Was it the kid from Clemson, or was it the kid from USC?
Oh man, hold on a second. It won't take long.
Okay. While you're looking, Will wants me to ask what's my opinion of Tesla and electric cars. My opinion is that providing that they can have the oomph of a combustion engine car, okay, there's nothing wrong with electric cars. I don't mind electric cars, but they need to make sure that that the infrastructure is such in the United States and around the world, because people are saying, well, we need to get greener and we need to do this, we need to do that. That's a bunch of crap. If you don't have the infrastructure to have electric car posts where you can gas up and juice up, then what's the sense of having an electric car? I don't mind electric cars. I'm not one of those people like in South Park, that sniffs their own flatulence and says I'm better than you because I drive a Prius. That was an episode, by the way, in South Park. But my opinion is that electric cars are fine, but until they have such that electric cars can actually be as rugged, as durable, and have as much ass as a combustion engine car, they're just an oddity. They're a nicety. I like to have a engine that can friggin' go when you stomp on the pedal, and you don't get that with an electric car as of yet.
And speaking of cars, right, we got to have our car insurance this year. So T3, this is his draft, his mock draft. He has us taking at number 17, offensive lineman Tevin Jenkins from Oklahoma State. Now, he said this kid is like 6'6", 300 pounds.
And he's got a wingspan.
And guard.
Yeah, he's got a wingspan too. Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if I'll go with what T3 says right there. I would like for them to take an offensive guy. Look, Colton Miller worked out, right? We were just talking about Colton Miller getting
good night, Rob.
So I think that Parker is a serviceable backup. I would go for another tackle. He came in that one game, I think, after the other guy got hurt, and he played pretty well. But then they start loading it up. and they go after him, and then that's when he can't handle it. When they game plan against him, he can't handle it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when he comes in, he's okay. You know, but so you gotta replace him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta replace him. So I wouldn't be surprised if they went offensive tackle.
Well, I mean, your opinion of Parker is a lot nicer than mine.
I know he's not don't get me twisted. Okay, don't get it twisted. I don't think he's a great player. I don't feel comfortable with him being a starter. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying it's like he's kind of serviceable. That's why they haven't let him go. They still believe in him. He's a reclamation. I guess he's like a project player. But we'll see. But I wouldn't be surprised if they took a tackle to replace him this year. You know?
Yeah, I love that. Definitely Ed Winchell looking like Ray Fosse. So, that was awesome to have Ed on. And even Savage was impressed with you there. And I will agree. And Ed Winchell's right. We all just get all bent about about this mock draft.
Yeah, but we're supposed to be doing shows. Like that's
that you got to give us and we got to have something to talk about. So that's one reason why we do the mock draft. And again, at least I will say I look at like people ask me who we're going to take. I'm like, dude, we're picking 17, okay? And unless we move up, a lot of players are already going to be off the board. So I said I will give you like at least 3 people or at least 3 position groups I'd like, because that's more user friendly. That's more user friendly. Oh, I gotta say, there's one of my V girls. Love Vanessa.
Hey,
one of my V girls. I love my V girls. I do.
One of my V girls, dude.
Wait a second. You have a group of V girls?
She's always sharing my stuff, man. Come on.
Okay. Well, but I have my V girls. I got Vanessa. I got Vicky.
You took Heidi.
I got Valerie. I did not take Heidi.
I'm just letting you know.
I did not take Heidi. I did not take Heidi. Did not take Heidi. No, I did not.
You hurt my feelings.
No. Vanessa, I love you. I love you more than Homer.
Oh man, well, that's okay. I love her more than I love you.
That's true. That is definitely true. You love her more than you love. That is true. But what were we talking about? Again, hola to Vanessa. Love Vanessa. And Will, I hope I answered Will's question. And here it is. And I got to show this, a 1976 Tesla lowrider.
Oh yeah. Let me look one for you.
Yeah. Let me look. Oh, it's right over there. I see it.
Next to that unicorn.
Yeah. Yeah, it's next to that beautiful chick with $1 million that loves me for real. Next to the unicorn. So yeah. The beautiful chick that with $1 million that loves me for real, next to the unicorn, next to the 1976 Tesla lowrider, right over there, right off camera. So again, we love having folks on. We Savage. I know you were out the door. You can come on anytime with Mini Max as well. It's always a pleasure having Mini Max on. And Mini Max, what I will do is I will go to your show from last night. I'm gonna push play, baby.
Oh well, because you know how Raider Homer Productions is, man. We always have a mess up. I had to patch together my the show from there and repost it. But if you can go to Raider Homer Productions, because I simulcast now. It's on Twitter, it's on Twitch, it's on Facebook, and it's on only 28 minutes on YouTube. But you can go to the Raider Homer Productions page and it's there.
Is that RaiderHomerProductions.com or something? Or
no, it's a page on Facebook.
Oh, okay. Well, will you get your view minutes there too?
Yeah, I mean, we'll see.
Homer, do me a favor. When you get it fixed up, send me an email, and I will push play.
It got 700 views, but you know how the views go, man. You know how views are. There's a bunch of pop-in views and things like that. That don't really count. But I mean,
yeah, I just want to have. I like views, but you know what? I like the folks that like the show and come back and watch me for me and watch my guests.
Yeah, build an audience. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm willing to be patient because, like, look, if I'm gonna watch anybody sit in front of a screen and read comments, it's gonna be you. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to do something different. You know what I mean? Everybody has come after you and really started to do that heavily. You know what I mean? And of course, Bear was doing that a while back too. You know what I mean? But now it's really, really a part of it. And it's like, man, I just want to do something different, man. So I'm willing to be patient to grow that audience. Like I was telling Savage, I was talking to Raider Rob from Raider Fan Radio .Vegas, and I was saying, man, it's unbelievable that you have 300 subscribers and you're getting 1,000, 3,000 views. And he's like, well, but we have an audience that we've been building for 20 years, and that's when it really snapped. And I was like, just build that audience of people that like your content, man, and that's what really matters. Because when I go to these events to broadcast, I'm chilling with everybody, But it did good. 700 views, 700 pop-in views. That's good. Getting out there.
Yeah, and again, I don't know what it is. I like to entertain, and if you like what you see, then tell your friends, and that I just want to make sure that you like what you see. You like what you see.
And as Savage says, the halftime show is lit. So we got Raider Homer's halftime show now. Was just last year we were playing music, right? This year we're gonna kind of shy away from the music and maybe bring back Raider Nation Music Television. Not playing so much music during Monday Night Live, but we now have Raider Homer's halftime show featuring Oakland Raider Savage and the Raider Puppet. And so Raider Puppet brings in footage, like he brought in footage from the ribbon cutting ceremony in Las Vegas at the Tavern and Grill, the Raiders Tavern and Grill. He brought a footage of him getting his interview on Telemundo, and then Savage did this this hilarious skit where he's like, I call him Pastor Savage, but he comes in there and he's doing like the Monday night promo or the wrestling promo thing, and it's hilarious, man. We're trying to give you some visual content. It's based on a football game. You have 4 quarters. We have 4 callers. We got a halftime show, and we got phone blitz, so y'all can call everybody here. I'd love for y'all to tune in on Monday nights. I'll be on YouTube next week, and you can call and leave your shout outs. You get 3 minutes to leave a voicemail. It doesn't have to be that long. Just a shout out, and then leave your comments, and I'll give you some shout outs in between callers. That's when because it's and if you do your research on podcast, it's more, my podcast is like entertainment, engaging. It's in that range. So we do engage with the audience, but it's more about entertaining people with visual content and interviews, and informative too. It's an informative site or show because I'm bringing in people from the Raider Nation. A lot of people now, they're interviewing super fans, which is cool, right? Always promote the Raider Nation, but make sure, like, I brought in Mexico. I brought in Rochelle and Mario. You know what I mean? You ever seen them on anybody else's show? You know what I mean? So these are people that are prominent members of the Raider Nation that anybody really knows, and it's about the Raider Homer is more of an avatar. You know what I mean? That's why I put on this little Mini Max outfit and mess around and having fun, because the Raider Homer on the Raider Homer channel is an avatar, and that to navigate that platform, right? And that platform on my channel is for the Raider Nation. It's about getting the Raider Nation out there. And look, I'm gonna be bringing in Juan Baja Raider Ramos. He's gonna do a show in Spanish. I'm looking to do that on Thursday nights. I'll get it. I'm gonna work on an English or Spanish to English translation, and then on my shows, I'm gonna work on the English to Spanish translations. Because this is worldwide Raider Nation, so I want to include everybody. And I got some other ideas too about other shows. So boom. And then we simulcast. I'll if you got a show idea, come to me. Let me know. And I'll see where I can fit you in, and we'll get you going on your own show if we have to. And then, like I said, we simulcast. We'll be on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and right now, we're gonna be broadcasting in the Raider Bear family page. And so you can watch Corey the Raider on the Raider Bear family page, and then watch Monday Night Lives on Monday, and then catch on Raider Bear live right after Monday Night's Live. So I'm more, look, man, I'm trying to make a production company, dude. That's what I got my LLC, and I got a little business account going, so I'm trying to really do it. do a production company.
When are your Thursday shows, Homer? Or sorry,
Oh
Mini
yeah,
Mac.
you got a Thursday show. God damn it, that's the other thing. What time do you go on? 8?
I go on at 9 my time, 8 your time.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, I might do 7 to 8 because I'm not trying to do long shows with them.
No. I mean, I
No, but
support
this is
you.
how we're supposed to do it, though. We're supposed to talk about it because right now you got everybody stepping on everybody's toes. Nobody gives a shit, man. People are sharing, they're sharing shit in my channel or on my Facebook group, promoting their shows on Monday. It's like, whoa, come on, man. Have some respect. And I'm glad you pointed that out because I lose train of thought. It is hard to pay attention to all this, what's going on, but hey. But I think Thursday night, though, that's the prime time night. So I'll do 7 to 8 with Juan Baja Raider Ramos. But anyways,
And I have no issue. I do like to try to deconflict amongst friends because I know I don't do anything on Monday because normally that's my night off and it's the one night I can count on me not doing anything because I know that you have Monday Night Live. And right now, I don't have anything on Tuesday, but I will be doing something on Tuesday eventually. Wednesday, I will be going on with Ref Guru and
take a break.
But my breaks are Saturday night and Monday night.
Yeah, no, like I said, I'm just trying to do something on Monday, and I'll do Thursday night 7 to 8, and then I'll do something on the weekend. Early in the weekend. I'm trying to do it. Like on Monday, right? Everybody usually watches Monday Night Football, and then on Thursday there's Thursday Night Football, and then on Sunday we all watch the game. So that's what I try to do with my show is land on those 3 days.
Yeah. No, I mean it's and I will make sure that I promote your stuff as well. And it's always good to promote with your buddies, and that's why I try. In fact, I'm on right now, and I know Bear's on, so I want to try to.
Well, Bear is he's not on right now, but yeah. Look, dude. I was supposed to go on the show, but his daughter needed to study.
Yeah, so because
I pumped up and walked pacing around the house. I said, "Well, let me call Captain."
Yeah, I try not to go on. I try not to go on opposite Bear because out of respect for his audience as well. So
dude, and that's another thing. Like you come on my show a lot, dude. We should definitely start trying to work together like that, dude, because. Man, that's a lot. That's a wide range, man. That's nationwide from California all the way to Florida with the stop in Texas. That's a strong team right there.
Oh yeah. But again, make sure you check out. Savage said this. Yeah, Captain has Thirsty Thursdays. Well, you can get a quencher. You can get a quencher, pre Thirsty Thursday with the new show that Homer will be doing. I will be doing something on Tuesdays upcoming, not right now, but I will be doing shows upcoming on Tuesdays, and then during football season, Wednesdays and Fridays, I will have shows on as well. But that it won't be. Actually, the Friday show will be on my YouTube channel coming up this year, as I will be simulcasting on Elite Superfans as well as my YouTube channel. And normally I'm on the Elite Superfans Facebook, but there was a glitch tonight. I don't know whether they might have kicked me off, so I have to check with make sure that I haven't been banned from Elite Superfans for pushing stuff. But hopefully that doesn't happen again. But again, you'll see the Elite Superfans show on Friday on their Facebook along with my YouTube. That'll be Fridays.
Oh, I just wanted to take some credit here. I started that show.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
I got overwhelmed with all the damn shows I was doing, so I turned it over to you. But yeah.
Okay. No.
Always thinking of things to do, shows to come up with, man. That's what I'm trying to do.
No, and I have no problem stating that I followed Homer on that, and Homer, I made sure, and you need to make sure that people know this as well, Homer. I said I would not do that show. I would not do that show unless I had your blessing to do that show. And Homer gave me his blessing because I would never try to F a buddy like, shall we say, people kind of do around here. So I made sure that I had Homer's blessing.
That person that wears number 4. Oh, I'm sorry. Never mind.
Never mind. I don't know. But I don't F a buddy. So there you go. But yeah, the Elite Superfan show started by Homer and now done with myself as well as
Hey,
Buffalo
Fred.
Fred.
Yeah, Fred's still in there. Yeah.
Yep, and we will do that at come football season. So Fridays and Wednesdays, I'll have shows on in football season, probably every other Tuesday. So I might take every other Tuesday off. We'll see what goes on there, but I'll be busy, and
Yeah,
I
man.
can't wait
That's
to do
what.
it.
Yeah, it's a lot, man. That's why I'm trying to do short shows and give myself a couple days off in between, because it's hard work, man. It's not
It is,
easy.
it is, and it's going to get harder when I go back to working for real, for real.
Yeah. Oh man, Savage, man. He's telling me, he's like, man, I went back to work, man. I miss having all day long to do my stuff, and I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
I bet.
And again, that's another thing. And I'm gonna say this, and we're gonna do an outro there, Mini Max. Be sure you are there. In fact, I gotta get my flight arrangements. I gotta get my where I'm staying arrangements too. Homer, hint.
I know. Okay. Update. So my vice president of the Austin, Texas chapter of the Black Hole, Charlie Perez, he works for the city of Austin, and he has experience putting together tournaments. So right now he is talking with the city of Austin and getting all that ironed out. So of course, COVID has kind of had messed everything up. So we're just kind of figuring it out. We're trying to go to a certain field. If not, we'll be somewhere else. You know what I mean? But we're trying to go to a certain field on the lake, man, downtown Austin, Texas, man. It'll be a blast, man. But that's so once the details come out, I will give you more information, all those details. And I'm looking, yes, we will be looking for a hotel with a discounted rate. And then, yeah, bro, I'm gonna get all that. Right now, we're just kind of waiting to see, work everything out logistically.
Okay, because there you go. Oso was talking about it, and again, once it's known, Mini Max and Raider Homer. So two people will tell you. Mini Max will tell you, and Raider Homer will tell you. So you'll get it from two sources, and also Oso will have it. So there's another source.
And
He'll get it from there.
Demon King is another person that's spearheading the charge. He's putting in a lot of work, rallying people on getting the balls and all this and that, coming up with rules and inspiring people and all this and that. So he's another person you can contact. But yeah, we'll have it all out here pretty quick.
Okay.
But basically, I mean, yeah, you're just gonna fly into Austin, stay in Buda, Texas, and that's about it.
Okay. Well, I will need to. The Southwest fly in Austin?
Yes.
Okay. Well, then I'll have to try looking at flights maybe tomorrow. It is almost midnight here on the East Coast, so it's almost 11 o'clock in Central Time where Minimax is. I want to thank all my people that came on tonight. Like I said, we had on several young people on tonight. We had Positive Philly and Carolina Carson. We had the was it Regan for the Chiefs. We had WTF of Washington. We had Kurtz on, who's a Cowboys fan. We had on Will Carley, who's a Raiders fan in the Dominican Republic. Again, Mini Max was on. We had on Ed. Ed made an appearance as well. Plus, we had two phone calls from Jimmy Farrell as well as Jared. And again, I do not know why my Google Hangouts, my voice is not working. So it sucks, but I might have to say if it continues not to work, we'll probably I'm gonna have to maybe reboot my computer. But if it doesn't work on Thursday, you're gonna have to hit the link. You don't have to be on camera because there are people that are camera shy, and I get that. But you hit the link so I can at least talk to you, and then we'll have something up so I can hear you, and it's a little bit better for the audience out there as well. But Mini Max, thank you for coming on. Shipmate, appreciate you being here and give us more. When you know it, Mini Max as well as Homer will give us that information about the tournament. I should have my Raider baseball jersey done by then. Ooh. So I had that working with Dan Smiley Balderas doing my my Raiders baseball jersey. So I will have that for the tournament. And because I want to make sure I'm wearing my good baseball Oakland, Los Angeles, Oakland, Las Vegas Raider attire. If I'm going to do all of those, yeah, we'll do that. But make sure you check it out. And I appreciate everybody being here. Mini Max, I'm going to boot you in a second. You can do your last word out the door.
Yeah. Hey, please go subscribe to my YouTube channel, Raider Homer, and follow me on Facebook. Go to my Raider Homer Productions page, and I have a Raider Homer channel Facebook page or group. So find me on there and follow me. I appreciate it. And tune in, y'all. If y'all watch this show, please tune in on Monday night. I think y'all will enjoy it. And then, like I said, I do read off the chat line. Just you leave your questions there, and I'll ask.
And by the way, Homer, lift up your vest. No. Lift it up, because again, if you are interested in a Captain Jack patch that even Mr. Homer has on, Mini Me, they are available. If you would like to get a Captain Jack patch, hit me up. $13 over at CaptainJackRackham@gmail.com. Make sure you put your name and your address. CaptainJackRackham@gmail.com. I will put that again here in the comments section. Let me write it here.
I'm totally stealing that name, the Senors. Hey, Cap, I want a cut on every patch you sell tonight.
Okay, yeah, I'll be sure to send you a nickel.
Okay, hey, better than nothing.
Yeah, nickel in pesos.
Okay,
in Dominican pesos, whatever.
Come on, dude, you keep going further and further, man. Help me out here.
Hey, I will help you out, man. There you go. Again, the seniors. Hey, I like that. Yeah, the seniors.
I already called it. I claimed it.
I'm not on a team, man. I'm doing the broadcast, and I'm gonna be.
Well, I'm just letting everybody know.
Yeah,
everybody know.
There you go. And go hit that. Did I put that up? Okay, there you go. $13, Captain Jack Rackham at Gmail. That is via PayPal. Make sure you put your name and your address. If you send me money, that's fine. But if I don't know who to send the patch to, that's on you. Okay, that's on you. Your name and your address with the PayPal information at CaptainJackRackham@gmail.com. And Homer. Yeah, we know that, Matt. We know that. But actually, it was spelled without the I. It was the senors.
Yeah.
It was the
senor. That did not. Yeah, we all knew that. That's why I jumped on it.
Yeah. So again,
hey, it's all right. It's all right, bro. Good looking out.
We're good. Again, Mini Max, thanks again there, Shipmate. I'm going to do my outro, and it's always good having you on, brother.
All right, appreciate it. Have a good night.
Later,
Raider Nation.
There you go. That was Mini Max. And again, if you want to have a patch, that's where you get it. CaptainJackRackham@gmail.com. That's PayPal, $13. Name and address, please. So I want to thank everybody for coming. I kind of already did that. I said who is in tonight. So thanks for being there. Take care of yourself. Oh, okay. I just got a message on Facebook that I might have to take care of real quick, so I'll do that. Let me get over here and say yes. I gotta do my show and do my outro here. So God, no, it is slow AF. Let me say yes. I got this message. I need to. Oh my God. Well, okay, while I'm waiting to do this, let's go back to StreamYard. So thanks again. We'll see everybody. Have a great rest of your week. Hit us up on Thursday. It'll be the You Don't Know Jack About Sports show. Take care, everybody. We'll see you for the next show.
You're listening to the Captain Jack Sports Show on Northeast Streaming Sports.